band you went and saw?
Oh yeah.
I didn't go see them.
Oh.
I knew that they were playing. Because I listen to a lot of weird stuff.
Okay, things are happening.
We should definitely
What's
go to
happening?
Bristol
I'm in.
again. The last time I was there was like a
Oh
cool
yeah,
band
no,
playing.
I gotta
Top
go.
the
I gotta
order.
go. I gotta go this year. Because I mean, I have
I missed
invested.
last year.
invested all of the money in clothing for, you know,
Okay.
I have a shirt.
Ren Fair.
Everybody but Neff
I need
make
to
a
lose.
con save.
Yeah.
At the top of the order, something's happening.
Okay.
You're far enough away.
Everybody makes.
Everybody makes
Except
a con
for me
save.
because I'm
Oh,
better.
I did not say.
Oh.
These dice suck. I might need to go back to the other dice.
12 for me.
I have a -1 in my constitution because I'm a.
Yeah, but you didn't roll a -1. What'd you
Oh.
get?
I got 13.
I got
Okay.
6.
You were like,
This is
that's
not
a
shaping-
-1
should
for
go
me,
back to
and I'm
those
like,
guys
no.
hanging out in
it's
the
not.
corner.
It's shaping up to be that you and I switch dice.
I'm hoping to
grabbed
roll
my
better
other bag
today. I
dice
found
and
my
they're
all
not
dice.
going
My
well
all
so
dice.
far.
All of my
This
dice.
This
Might be
is
why
the
the-
sum total of both of my rolls today.
Ooh.
Oh,
That was me
ouch.
last week, dude.
What'd you get, Rick? 13?
No, 12.
12? Olivia, what'd you get?
10.
10. Chris?
6.
Damn,
Ooh.
I hope I rolled
You guys are
really
bad.
great.
13.
13, I got you. Amanda, what'd you
My,
get?
my song.
You told me not to roll? Would you
Oh,
like-
yeah, you're far
Oh,
enough
okay.
away. Sorry. My bad. Okay.
I have my list of years on, I promise.
I know.
20 feet.
I got 10 more than you.
Okay, you guys are. Oh, I gotta roll the commander because she's actually playing this time.
Yeah.
Ooh, she did good.
We need your help.
Okay.
Don't last.
You guys are all sucked
Ew.
closer to the mist. The
Wow,
commander's
even
not
you?
because she's better than you.
You did that
Yeah, she
15.
is.
Uh-oh.
The mist sucked you guys all in as you were trying to escape from it. Okay, and then you all take.
Oh,
boy.
no.
Oh
I
boy.
don't need any alt.
Oh boy.
No. We don't need damage. Damage
We do need damage because
No, we
it's
don't.
hilarious. You guys all take 8 points of cold
Fuck, I'm
damage.
already down. Like I'm almost done.
Tough shit, asshole. Get better.
Jeez.
Get good.
Sounds
I'm a bard and I'm
me.
not.
I thought I was good. I
The
got
mist
7
does
left.
not want you to escape. It sucks you all in, and you feel the cold despair of death overtake you. And then you see something.
Oh, shit.
Let me get to it.
Bonus action, I'm gonna tell y'all to run harder.
Do better.
Yeah.
Amanda, roll a d6 because you did not get something.
Okay. I'll roll this bloody one. It's a 6.
It's a 6. Okay.
What if that's a bad thing? Don't say hell yeah, this might be bad for you.
The Whiskey River is pretty good.
Right?
Yeah,
I thought it was too.
It's
Yeah.
smooth.
Yeah. I was surprised. Mid-grade, not bad.
Fancy
Okay.
alcohol.
Fancy alcohol.
You
Bourbon
guys,
is not super.
everyone except Neff has a moment where, again, the mist covers your eyes go gray, you all lock up for a moment, and here you see the mist flowing freely in and out of this space. The bottom of the floor of this area is completely blown off, and looking down far below, you see a gray, desolate landscape passing by. You are sucked back into your conscious state.
Whoa.
Yes.
I'm just
Any-
like, get it together.
Any questions about what you saw?
Bullshit.
Does your hair like cover your eyes now?
No, it's not that.
Well, no, I mean your character
Oh.
with the guy liner. Like, are you like full on?
The
like,
guy liner?
No, it's not. Well, it's pulled back in a
It's not
pretty
a
well.
phase.
Like
Guy
I would
liner.
assume that like if he takes it out of the ponytail, it's gonna be like all down.
You're not the little goth kid from South Park.
Oh, I am. We are full on goth kid.
My hair got so long.
Whoa!
Forgot that.
Tom's playing the
I
part
forgot,
well.
I think I forgot to mention that there is like a white and like
Oh, that's
there's a
right.
white streak in the hair too. So like we totally have like.
He was kissed by a troll.
Yep.
That's where the band name White Stripes came from.
Yep.
Is that?
No. But I could have said yes and made you believe it.
I never really got into
Oh, 20 years ago before the internet, and I could have made you believe that too. You didn't. You died.
Those were the days.
Sorry, I distracted us.
Okay.
Run.
Any questions about what you saw, or we're moving into the initiative?
Commander, help us. We gotta.
Help me, Commander! Help me! I need your help.
Yeah, was
Dark
she
Descendants.
unfazed? Because she's still up there. Or did she forget to roll again?
No, she was strong enough to overcome it, unlike the rest of you wussies.
Wow. Well, we know who's gonna die first.
Yeah.
I had
Calling
some
out the
trauma.
GM.
I had some trauma.
I'm gonna yell to the commander. All right, commander, go open the door. We're all gonna run for it and try to get away from this mist.
Yeah.
Goder, you're first, so if you would like to do that, feel free. It's your turn.
All right, I am running. And what's that door look like? Can you just think, open and pop through, or is it?
It's so funny.
There's
Would
a
you
control panel.
would you like to use your action to
He slid
investigate the
underneath
door?
it, or he parkoured over it.
Make an
That's what
investigation
he
check.
He did some
Parkour.
Parkour.
sweet shit.
Up and over.
And
An
he's small.
8 for investigation.
Yeah, so he ran up.
It looks very locked.
You're aware it takes a while.
Very
Wow.
heavy and very locked.
Can I
Hey,
do
that's a
some
door.
sleight of hand to unlock it?
Do you have a bonus action to sleight of hand?
Sure. I don't know.
Yeah, just say yes.
Yeah, just say yes. If he asks you a question like, this is Ghostbusters. If a god,
I love that Olivia just rats you out immediately.
Yeah,
No, you don't.
Have a sneak attack. I'm gonna do a sneak attack on the door
You can try to sneak attack the door if you want.
Nice.
with my lock picking tools.
With your lockpicking tools.
it's all anime. Ka-cha, ka-cha, ka-cha.
Shit.
That has to mean something.
Yes.
It's
So-
reasonable to me.
Yeah.
So I roll for sleight of hand.
You can roll a sleight of hand if you want.
Yeah. 15.
15. That is a heavy lock. Good try, though.
Alright. Okay, one last thing. I want to
Yes.
just try to get an idea.
Yes.
It looks like casting a firebolt next time would do anything useful in that lock.
Useful on the lock?
Well,
Probably
the door.
not. On the door, it is a heavy metal door. So, could you blast it? Yes, in theory.
I'm talking about Def Leppard or Metallica, sort of heavy look.
Mm.
I don't
Megadeth.
No, I don't
Yeah.
want that. Easy.
It looks hermetically sealed.
Hermetic.
Hermetically sealed.
That's a word.
That is a word.
What does that word mean? As a
Airtight.
Teacher, okay, thank you.
Seriously.
Listen to me.
As a teacher, I feel like if I don't know the word, I need to know it. Okay.
That's
Airtight.
fine. Airtight.
It's okay to ask questions.
Looks
Thank
airtight.
you.
You
Am
done
I the
it?
only one who didn't know that?
I didn't.
I also didn't.
Okay.
High school dropout, remember?
Quillith, it's your turn.
Even though I have a college degree now, but I'm a high school dropout, so it's weird. I took a different path.
1, 2, skip a few, and then add 100, and we're good.
I took a
Yeah,
weird
you're
path. Like you said, non-traditional,
And that's okay. That was good.
So
Good
we're
sound
there.
Slid
effects.
right in there.
Yeah.
We're Galilee.
No, it's the glowing wings. Beep, beep, beep.
Yeah. That's what sound they make all the
Yeah,
time.
beeps.
It's canon. Put it in the notes.
I was abducted by aliens.
It sounds like R2D2.
I'm putting it in the notes.
Arturito.
Willis, wings, beep.
Beep, 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 beep.
That's so cute.
I do that all the time. I barely realize that I actually. I have a problem.
I know that, but now you're in character, so it's real.
Okay.
Now
Okay.
it's canon.
Yeah. So that's what I'll do.
You're just gonna move?
I can't open this door.
Can you look with your eyes?
Oh, I guess I
That's
can.
called
You should
metagame.
hold an aura on it.
Also, although those are just representations of the mist is there. It is, and it did just grab you and pull you in.
So I ran away from it.
Mm-hmm.
Disengage.
Yeah. So you know.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else you want to do?
I guess I'll take a. Damn, I didn't actually think about this. Maybe I do want to look at the mist.
Okay.
Maybe I'll be a little entranced by it. So maybe I'm gonna find cover.
Okay.
I'm taking back my movement.
Okay.
But I want to look at the mist.
Sure. Make perception.
Hopefully I don't get.
Stare at it.
Well, that's an 8.
Your picture is so cute. I forgot you have
+5 though.
Oh damn.
So 13.
13's not bad. So this mist is similar to what you saw when the ship first went into it, where there's like faces, there's hands, there's like angry growling at it, and it's still thin, so it's kind of wispy, but it is still it's trying to incorporate itself into what you perceive as an angry form.
Oh, an angry forearm?
Form. Yeah,
Form.
an angry form.
Imagine if it was just
a forearm.
yeah.
It's just
It's
one
so
big
bad.
Like
It's so
a
bad.
giant hand.
giant FU going around, flying through the room.
You should give a big golden aura hug so it's happy.
He's really all about your aura right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, man,
It's
all
a
we got.
great aura.
What do you got, Olivia?
Voices that let me help people.
That's great.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's got happy voices. Zach's got sad voices.
One particular sad voice, yes.
Can I flap my wings really hard at it to see if it
Dissipates?
Yes.
Or like
Sure.
a gust of wind, but not the
And
smell.
radiant, etheric, angelic energy, right?
Oh.
All of it together.
Just from my shine.
Yeah.
Let me see. I forgot what I can actually do with that. I can make
Oh,
myself
with your wings.
bright. No, with my celestial radiance.
Yeah,
I can
that's
make
what I mean.
myself brighter.
Yes, celestial radiant.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I can't really.
You can do that and fly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can make myself glow even harder and fly, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, I'll flap my wings to see if it'll.
Okay. Make just a general attack roll, whatever modifier you have.
Oh, that's a 19.
Ooh, 19's pretty good.
Plus whatever. I don't know what I should add.
Whatever your damage dice is, feel free to roll that. Like whatever your bow tells you to do.
Oh, okay.
You're doing great. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Well, I rolled a 1 on the dice, so that's 5.
Fine. Okay.
That was my fault. My energy was too negative right now.
You're able to bat your wings and momentarily disconnect a section of the mist from the rest of it. It looks like it has weakened the mist.
Heck
yeah!
I'll
Nice
just
job.
keep doing it. Alright. And that's my turn.
Cool. Kellen's turn.
I'm sorry. I'm so judgy. You can hate me if you want.
Are you
I
something?
do.
Are you just saying that?
I'm probably not sorry. You're right. Call me out.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to pick the lock.
Go for it. Try and pop a lock.
You're not gonna sneak attack it with your luck.
Now she sold you out.
11.
Holy shit!
Chris is like,
I saw what she rolled. I'm like, wait.
yeah.
What?
Rogues are nuts.
Well, can I use my sneak attack?
Apparently, I
Yeah,
need
can I
to.
use my sneak attack dice?
If you want to use your action to fully try to unlock that lock, you can. You would be able to roll again then. Because the 11 is not enough.
I need to get some.
12.
Watch, the commander has keys on her.
Shut up, Amanda!
That's why I was saying we should probably talk to the people and see if they can do the doors.
No, you're good. Keep going.
So beyond the like heavy gear that needs to be turned here, there is an intricate lock system that you've not been able to comprehend yet.
Can the voices help?
Ooh, kill that lock.
Yeah.
Tana's turn.
Oh, it's my turn. I am going to.
Yeah. Enough. You're like,
I'm going to.
I imagine.
Shit. No. We're going to talk to the commander. We're gonna move to the commander.
Okay.
We'll be like, do you have the keys? Can you open this door? As I see everybody struggling to try to unlock the door.
You see Goddard throwing his keys at it, throwing his lockpicks at it.
Oh, wow, that's pretty smart to talk to.
How does this work?
So you're gonna ask her if she has the keys to unlock it.
Yeah. Can we get through this door?
She'll tell you in your turn, if you use your whole turn to ask her that.
Yeah.
She'll say, the forehold is secured with, what do you call it? It's part of the evacuation sequence to open that door.
Her saying that took a whole turn? What does that even mean? Sorry.
It's part of the evacuation. 6 seconds, that's all I got. It's part of the evacuation sequence to open that door. Six seconds goes fast.
Yeah,
It does. I'm sorry. I'm just angry at her. I've
So
got.
So I can't
extra hate.
I can't ask her what that means or if she can open it.
Tell her to
Can
speak
I
faster.
follow? Can I
Follow up question.
Yeah, can I follow up?
What does that mean? It means we need to talk to the captain.
And the captain is not here.
Correct.
Fuck.
Phone him.
Phone a friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there like speaking tubes to the ship to
Yeah, so all of these rooms, you've heard the captain's voice in it multiple times now. Yeah, there's a way that if you guys need to speak to the captain, next to we'll say next to the doors, there's intercoms essentially,
Alright, ring him
and
up
you have
there,
seen the commander
Commander.
use these multiple times. But the commander can also use her abilities to speak directly to the captain, which you have seen her do also.
Oh.
So that is basically apparently that is all I can do. Follow-up question.
Can you ask her to speak to the captain?
You can move
Oh, I can keep moving.
if you have movement left. Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm
Okay.
gonna stand there.
Nepstern.
Okay. Quick question before I officially decide. Could I tell by what Quillith was doing that it was actually affecting the mists in any way?
Yeah, what she did with her wings and blasting it, made like a moment where the mist was like not quite separated, but definitely made it something happen to it.
Using, like, even if I have to do a check or anything, would that make me think that I could do something from just swinging a weapon? Or would I just think, like, owl wings?
Owl wings only.
Like, like gusts of wind, because I can't make that.
Spin your sword really
I
fast.
would say
Yeah, tornado.
Yeah.
make a free insight check.
Okay, thank you.
Now, as a follow up to this, could she do it with advantage because we have been in the mist in Egan's? Like, is this close enough to what we were doing in Egan's that she would have some additional knowledge that might add to her insight?
I would say yes. With the stuff that you guys have been through, yeah, you could do it with advantage.
I won't say no. Well, that's fine. The first one was higher, which is awesome. So 17.
17, yes. So you guys have been in the mist, you've fought the mist, you've dealt with it before. Even though Quillith's wings are super effective, yeah, definitely. While it is a mist and it's cloud-like, it still seems like when you guys attack it, hit it, etc., it retreats it, or it causes it to do something, or it moves it back, etc., etc.
Okay. Follow-up question.
Yep.
Does that mean I'd have to be right next to that? Because I know that's a depiction of where the mist is coming in.
Yeah, so right now the main sources of the mist are kind of like moving along these two pipelines, and essentially what's happening is like it's trying to flow directly through this room.
Okay.
So wherever you can get into these two pipelines is enough to
Okay.
attack it.
Then yeah, I'll probably go over here then, as long as I'm close to it. Beautiful.
Stab wildly.
Yeah, and I was like, I could shoot an arrow, but I'm like, that seems wildly unsafe because there's nothing I can hit. Okay, So I'm gonna roll to attack the air.
Go for it.
Okay.
Hit that air.
18.
Super
Solid.
effective.
And then 1d6 plus 2. Man, I need new weapons. I need a shopping episode where I don't find a net.
Before playing.
Maybe that's what you need out of this.
Not a. We're raiding the weapons cabinet or the weapons cache. Armory.
What's that?
I got 5.
She said she needs a shopping
Damage?
episode.
Yes.
Yeah. It's not
That
so
just
we're
wasn't enough.
raiding the
That just
cache.
wasn't enough.
Weapons cache.
You have a net. You could have thrown a net at it.
I'm sure that would have helped a lot.
Yeah.
Honestly. I'm not proficient with it though.
Okay. Anything else in your turn?
I need net training.
Net training.
Yeah.
Ah.
Let me. Okay. I think I'll probably take like a step back
Oh my gosh, I didn't know that was a thing.
and then end it
That
there.
training?
No.
Okay.
Swiping through this stuff.
Okay.
Wait,
Yeah, I told.
are you serious?
Yeah, I told Rick about that last time. He was like, "I didn't know that existed."
Oh my gosh! I'm so sorry.
So how have
That's
you been
not my
going to all
fault.
your different screens?
Through
There's the- yeah.
top. The
Oh.
menu.
There's a menu
That's
button
slow
too.
way.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
The menu button is nice though.
Old people.
Yeah.
I
'cause
can't
sometimes-
connect to
so
Wi-Fi, but I can
sometimes-
swipe.
Sometimes
Yeah.
you're stuck in the middle, and then you're like,
What do I do now?
and
Where
then
am
it just
I?
like
It's still sometimes
freezes.
Yeah.
confusing
I'm like,
because I
sucks.
forget like what order they're in. So.
Okay, so you guys watch as the mist takes its turn, and when its turn starts, which doesn't really make sense, but whatever, you can see it stitches itself back together slightly in the spots that you guys have been stabbing at it. And then it's going to do something.
No more things.
Please.
Okay.
I'm anti-legendary air.
Where?
Yes.
Thing phobic.
Where does
Phobic.
the walking speed now?
It's
Your
going to
walking
make an
speed?
attack at the monk, which misses.
Exactly.
It's going to
The
make.
monk doesn't need any more
Like
attacks
front
at
in
it.
the front?
It's going to use its second attack to attack the monk,
Says
Oh,
there that
speed.
which also misses.
And your features and
Wait, does it?
what is it?
Yeah, that definitely misses. That's only a 10. Damn. So you watch as the mist kind of like grabs out at you. You see like a claw fully form and like
Speed depends.
scratch at your face and fully is unable to find purchase. And then it's your turn. It's
Okay.
extra.
So me yelling to either the commander or
Oh, so
Walter
I
is
might
that
not have
going
been
to be
able to
my
step
action?
back.
Possibly.
All I want to do is yell to Walter or one of them. Ask the captain to activate emergency protocols.
Please.
Evacuation
Okay.
protocol. Ah, sorry. Would I have heard? Like I think.
Yeah,
I'm
you're close enough.
Okay.
You would have heard that.
So then I would ask. I would ask the commander
Okay.
to communicate to the captain, activate evacuation protocol so we can open this door.
Okay.
Is that my action? Or is that
Do you
quick
have
enough?
something else in mind that you want
I was
to do?
going to swing also at the mist to try to keep it at bay.
Sure, I'll give you a bonus action to
Okay,
talk
so
to
I
the
would have
commander.
I would have
Yep,
one
I'll
act.
give you an action.
Perfect. So then, my bonus action: ask the commander to communicate to the captain to activate, blah blah.
Yep.
And then
I have to write her in here so I forget to do it.
doesn't matter what dice. Does a 7 hit?
Do you want some dye?
Negative.
None of them are working today, so
I have a huge bag of dye today,
no.
so
I'll find one that I'm comfortable with.
you could do the poking one that can hurt you. Maybe
So the
not
commander's gonna run over to the wall.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's gonna be the blue one.
choose
I like this
violence.
metal one. This one has been doing okay.
Okay. Let me find that spot.
Wow, language.
Sorry.
Just kidding.
We need to take a rest.
Yeah, I can
need
agree
to
with
sleep.
that. I
I
can.
need to sleep.
It's nighttime.
Yeah, let's just do it really quick. 8 hours, fine.
Need a long rest because I can't give out any bardic inspirations.
Well, and since I'm kind of dead, I can just like stare for 4 hours and be fine. So after 4 hours, I'll protect us. The mist will definitely kill us by then.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yes.
Minor problems, honestly.
Maybe
I've
it's
done it
not a
once.
big deal.
Yeah, I've done it once. It's fine.
Hold on, I'm trying to find something.
I just love that he's backpacking on Forest Farm.
Yeah.
You missed nothing.
That's one of my
Okay.
favorite things about this situation.
So the commander runs over to the intercom system, pushes the button, and says, "Captain, we need to get into the forehold. You need to open the door." And you hear a crackly voice come back over the speaker. "Gwen, the only way to bypass the lock is to initiate the escape sequence. It'll blow the lock bolts in that chamber. But Gwen, if you can't get the engines back online, we'll be forced to evacuate. Those pods are our only way out. The countdown will automatically start when I send the signal."
Oh, fuck.
So she's going to not tell him to go ahead and kind of like look around like, what do you guys want to do? And that is her turn.
Well, since I'm at the bottom, Jesus,
That frightens
can't
me.
win this.
Overglued himself. I
It's got condensate. That's it.
Super glue.
I'll try this.
Neff's
I'm
turn.
not winning this thing.
Are you sure?
Wait, oh no, I'm sorry. I clicked on the wrong thing. My
Not to
bad.
backtrack you,
Sorry.
but are you sure?
You are correct. I am wrong. Okay.
I'm offering to make white Russians or black Russians if anybody wants one.
I will get there in a moment. I need to vegetate for a second.
No, but do you want to
There's-
give me another
For you.
bloody?
There is some really, there's
I'll
like
take.
creme de coco. There's everything in
I'll,
there.
Make
I'll,
it for you.
I'll do a white Russian.
I need to chill for a moment.
Got it. Cool.
That
Anyone
shot of
else?
Jack is catching
Yeah,
up with me.
I know. The Jack has finally gone
I
through.
was so. I'm a little disappointed I missed a shot of Jack Daniels.
It's there. You want it?
No,
You can
I
join.
was gonna do it with you.
Oh. We'll tell you the whole story later.
Black or white? We'll do white.
Is this the Tom Senior story?
Yeah. We'll save the whole
it's
story
more-
for
it's more-
after
it's
dinner.
More, it's more appropriate that you.
It's still fun.
I got some of the. I think I got some of the story.
Yes. Okay.
Who's this?
That's me.
That's you? Okay. So you three, and
Amanda need to make con saves again.
Can I make a con save again?
Wait, me?
Yep.
20.
Yay!
So 42.
And you said Neff too.
Yeah.
Amanda, I'm gonna roll for you.
Thank you.
I got a 14.
Oh, that's a natural.
Oh! She feels it this time.
Yeah.
Zach, you gotta make a con save.
Should I roll for you? You've been doing really shitty at it.
Might be
She
better
has some
than you.
plus 3 to her con saves,
Oh,
though.
no.
Here.
No, don't curse my dice. They're already cursed enough for me.
I can do it.
8.
Ooh, this might kill Zach.
10.
Four?
Good.
All of anybody that rolled under who rolled the
Not in
20?
good shit, but I'm still up.
Okay, you're good.
No.
Everyone else is
Time for,
pulled
healing
and
potion.
takes 4 damage.
I might have
4 damage?
Yep.
Ooh. It's getting a little rough in here.
Who's this? They saved.
Okay.
This person did not.
You work on that, and then
Was that Chris?
Yeah, that's good.
Chris, did you make your?
Billy is also willing to help get it. So.
Wait, he's out. You're good.
So I lost the thread here. I thought we were going up there to restart the engines, but there's just escape pods there.
Apparently.
Huh.
We're being conned.
Yeah.
If you will remember, there is a level of this ship, an entire level that
That
you
we
have
have never
not
been on.
touched.
I thought we were going that way to get to it.
You are going that way to get to there.
Well, let's go a different way. So I'll go through escape pod area.
Also, if you remember, these go through the roof in this room.
Right. Up to the second level, right?
Correct.
So, like, the ceiling's actually there, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm looking around the ceiling for, like, hatchways or ventilation panels or secret doors or, like, light fixtures. I'm gonna throw a light fixture.
Stop, drop, and lock it.
Come on, why am I-
It is your turn.
I'm gonna say, alright, Commander, what's the deal here? We don't want to go to escape pod, we want to get to the second floor. How the heck do we get there? We're all gonna die.
Do you want to use your action to ask that?
Yeah, you're gonna die.
The answer is no.
The commander will tell you, we have to go through the forehold to get to the shield generator room.
So, can we get in the four holes without starting this emergency sequence? Like, if I blast through this door?
At the
will that
moment,
start the emergency sequence?
anything that causes this door to open will start the emergency sequence.
Okay, there was a second door that we looked at on the stairwell there. Let's
There
go to
was.
that door and not go through the four hole.
That's gonna take forever.
You can try.
Well, alright, Commander, let's go there, because we don't want to go through here. We don't want to start the bad sequence. Let's go to the other door, have the captain open up the other door.
We can try. I don't know if we'll be able to open it without power to the ship, though.
Do you just want to commit suicide? This is like
Oh my
what you're
God.
doing here. What is the problem with you, Commander?
I feel that though. Let's be mad at the commander together.
This is the fastest way.
Bullshit! I'm pulling my rapier out. I'm getting closer. Not like I'm pretty sure you can kick my ass. But I'm just like saying, listen, you're bullshitting us. What's going on?
Make an intimidation roll there,
Oh, boy, this is
buddy.
gonna be interesting. I think I have a negative. on that.
Infighting.
Yeah.
I wasn't
Oh,
ready
no,
for
just
that.
0. 20. Yes.
Oh shit! Oh damn. Okay.
This is some drama.
Yeah.
So you have your rapier pulled and up on her
Oh, no, I'm
neck.
not that close. I'm like, no, I'm not that close.
You got it pulled though, and you're
Yeah,
like
I'm
going
a
at
foot or two
her.
away. I'm like,
Okay.
come on, level with us. You've been bullshitting this whole time. Do you just want to die right now, or do you want to get out of here? So the way we're
Okay.
going, we're gonna die.
Okay. She's intimidated by you. She's feeling threatened. She's gonna look down at you, which you're smaller than her, obviously.
Small and scary.
Small.
And she's gonna say,
Like a spider?
look, we can get out of here. We can survive. I don't think the ship is gonna make it.
That's fine. That's when we get on the
I
Moorland.
gave you the better of the two.
When we go through this door,
Oh.
there's no turning back. Either we get the engine started, or
Yeah, normally
or we
they'll
all
be
die
normally
up here,
Dairy and alcohol.
So wait,
or
just
we
say-
get off the ship.
No, I put way too much.
Do you
vodka.
think the escape pods
Let
can
me
get
drink
out
a
of the
little
Moorland?
bit more.
I
so
know
put
the
bloody
escape
eggs
pods
in.
can get us off this ship.
Do you
That's
think
that's as much as I know. I don't know their capabilities. We've never tested them, but I know we can get off this ship.
So that's not a good option. We need to get to start the engine. Let's go back the other way and find the door.
The
that we
only
pass on the
way
stairway.
that I know to start the engines is the deck above.
Right.
I don't know much about that deck. That's Egan's project.
Okay, well, there's another door that we saw up the stairs over here. Let's go back up there and get
There
the captain
is
to
no
unlock that
power
door.
to the command deck. He cannot open the door.
Okay, but if we were to blast open a door, that'd be the safe one to blast open instead of the escape pod hole. door,
The
right?
captain can open this door. Or we could try and blast open that door. This is the fastest way.
So if the captain opens this door, then what's the deal with the start down?
The evacuation procedure begins and the pods begin evacuating the ship.
And we evacuate.
So
Can
we
I-
either
Can we
open this door, the pods begin evacuating, we have to get to the shield room and get the engine started, or we need to get in a pod.
How long is the countdown? For
10
pods?
minutes.
So let's go through, and we got 10 minutes.
You got 10 minutes once these doors open to
So either
make
we
a
got
choice.
10 minutes to get the engine started, or we go on
10 minutes to
gods,
get
10
into a
minutes
pod.
one way or the other. Let's
I'm
go
listening.
through
I'm
the
listening to
doors.
Goddard. I say, I'm bloody, guys. We got to get this done. I'm with Goddard on this. Open the doors.
Well,
That's just that's my reaction to the conversation.
That's
That's
what's going radius there.
Quilth is over there beeping.
And Quilth says,
Beep, beep.
I don't care.
Beep, 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 beep,
Let
beep.
the fucker go. I'll just fly to the ground.
Right?
Quilth is what's the Muppet Beaker?
You're
We
doing
have-
So there it is.
We have less than 10 minutes to get the engine started because if we can't, you have to get on a pod or we're gonna crash.
I think we're gonna die one way or the other.
Yeah, I feel like
And
we're
start,
screwed
so I don't
up.
care about the end of the pod.
And I'm
Well,
back
and-
up, so I
yeah.
can buy us more than
We have an
10
option to
minutes.
get into a pod and jump out if we have to.
You still have to get from the shield generator level back down to the pods.
I think
Because
the
you
pods
don't
are-
have 10 minutes.
We have 10 minutes to get the engine started, or we get to figure out what it's like to be
So
in Valhalla.
when you get to the next room, you'll understand more. But the pods begin ejecting at 10 minutes.
All right, cool. Let's go through the door.
But if we think about it, if I power it up with my core just before 10 minutes and then we lose power again, does it reset the initiation process? Like he could just be like,
know.
and then you could get
Oh,
extra
that's
10
right.
minutes.
We talked about that too.
So on top, so in
We
this
need
line of
you
questioning,
upstairs to get. I think it's better off if we take you up there because maybe we can from the shield generator use it there.
Yeah, that's
Start.
a better idea. Plus, we want what's the piggybacking guy's name?
Walter.
Walter. We want Walter up there too.
Yeah, we need
But we
Walter,
So let's get
You,
Walter, everybody over here.
Commander,
so
Tell Captain over
you
there.
because I think you would have a good understanding because you said you worked on trains.
Right.
So you, Walter, Forgeborn.
so we want
Sure
to
need to go
flip
up
this whole thing.
to
We
go
want
up.
them going instead of staying.
Why don't we all go?
Well,
so
we should
the
all
reason-
go, but I definitely need you, those two, to try to get the thing started. I think
The reason
that
I'm
is
saying-
the best crew.
To add another consideration into your thing here is Blue Shield is in this room over
Yeah.
here, and Walter has been hesitant to go too far away from her. Getting him to these controls, he was not real excited to just remember he gave you the did you try turning it off and on again? Like he
Well,
So
I mean,
this is
I
So-
still stand by my statement.
Right,
yeah.
That is our best team.
Well, hold
that
on.
doesn't necessarily mean we can.
Let me ask, from our knowledge and what we think is, the power is blocked from somewhere. I don't think the engine control. What we're trying to figure out is, we need to get the power flowing. I think Walter needs to stay here because once the power is flowing, this is where he controls and gets everything working in the engine.
Okay, no, that's no.
So, like, I think what we're trying to do is figure out to move the blockage, and then once the blockage is through, then he can get things going at the engine.
So what about the possibility of using your
Neff.
Neff's core? Is that better up there or down here?
To me,
I would
everything
check that out there.
from what, and I think this is how I had it written down, and maybe Tom can clarify on what we had talked about. The energy has to go through the engines here. So the core, to me, Neff's core would need to stay here with Walter, so that if we're trying to do any temporary measure, it has to be here.
Okay.
Because
I
right
thought
now,
so too, because
that
this is
makes
the
sense.
power
you're-
system that we're trying to get
So
working.
then the commander and Goddard are our best options up there.
Yeah,
when
for
it
sure.
comes to commander probably knows how the ship might know how the ship's working a little bit, and you're an artificer, so I mean.
Yeah, you should know what you're
and
doing.
worked on trains.
Sure.
Worked on
Even though you
shot-
sneak attack doors.
my last question for our DM, with the ship's
I've
communication
had
system,
alcohol, I'm
Yeah.
a little savage. And I'm very
does that
sorry.
work deck to deck?
It's all that extra. It was all that extra.
Could I be on the
I know.
up top by
I used the whole
Cyber
bottle
Shield,
though, I completed the bottle.
talk into it, and talk to Walter?
Hey, finish the
Thanks.
bottle. I killed the bottle
from
Thursday.
what you've seen so
Yes.
far is
Okay.
only
Wild turkey.
deck to command. You don't know. You don't have enough
Thanks, I'm
information to
sorry.
answer.
So from a
commander, you
You're
might have
right.
free telephone.
There's
right,
like,
so
what,
from a
sparkle
communication
up in there? What was it
standpoint,
called?
Chris. So from a communication standpoint, we need the commander to come with us as well,
Yeah.
because
Oh,
she can talk to the captain,
Yep.
to tell the captain to tell
Absolutely.
them
Yep.
that shit's working.
yeah,
Yep.
and you guys
yeah,
have
I said the captain and Goddard now.
And
you
Tennille.
go to the next one.
He's
So-
Tennille now.
you guys have seen the commander
And
not
the commander. The commander and Goddard, the unknown version of Captain Tennille.
romantic.
Oh.
You guys have seen the commander not only use the intercom system repeatedly, but she's also had moments where she's just straight up pointed up at the command deck and spoken. You guys don't hear the response, but you know that she's able to
Be connected.
do some sort of.
So the captain is still on here too?
The captain is on the command deck with
Yeah.
the pilot.
So-
With the
Yes,
driving.
the
period.
the male pilot is left with him.
No, the female.
It was a
Yeah.
okay, got it.
So
Oh yeah,
one
yeah.
pilot versus two.
There is one pilot.
Captain.
Okay,
that-
let's go top to bottom here.
Yes.
So at the very top of the ship is the command deck, and the captain and I can't remember her name, but the Mirabelle
Yeah, they're about.
are up there. You have not heard from her at all. You've repeatedly heard from the captain. The next level is the main deck where you guys spent most of this adventure. And Sally and Robert are on that deck that you know of. That's where you left them.
And they're
That's
still there.
as
That
far
we
as you
know
know, and that's where Walter was found. That's where the nest was. That's where the rooms were. So the command deck looks over the atrium, I guess we'll call it, that ballroom floor. So the captain has eyes on that. The next level, you presume, is the shield deck. That's the mystery door that you guys have never been able to open. Below that is these rooms that you guys have been in, where Blue Shield is in the aft hold. All of the Baker's belongings, the main engine room, and then the forehold, which you guys have not been into yet.
That's what they're trying to get into, right?
Correct.
Okay.
So as of right now, you guys believe the forehold holds the escape pods for the ship.
Okay.
And blasting the forehold,
Triggers the sequence.
correct. Blasting the forehold triggers a sequence, which gives you 10 minutes to make a
He
decision.
said by both of the doors. So
Okay.
theoretically,
Now, any
but
questions?
The intercom should, like, if
Ty,
the captain.
yes.
How do we
He'll
feel
hear it
about
through the
blasting through the
hole,
ceiling?
Because that's what we heard before.
You can fly.
So I mean, there
I
invariably it's
guess.
coming
You
from
could
both
just
of the speakers,
bust your
probably,
way
so you
out.
hear it.
Somebody have
He's near.
something that they could just
I have a
put
net.
hole in the
Pew,
ceiling.
pew. Put the net up there.
Yeah.
Make
Well, I
comfy,
was like, we could climb it, but you're right. We would need a hole in the ceiling.
comfy pants.
So wait, you also said these go through.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Correct.
Are there any light
I'm
fixtures
just
in the
catching
ceiling?
up.
No, there are drift globes essentially on the sides of these walls. Actually, this room is dark, but I forgot to tell you that, so it's whatever.
It's
that's
so
that's
bright right
fucking
now.
life.
Yeah. It's very well
It's
lit.
the red light that it's.
Yeah, same
Yep.
red dull emergency lighting.
Yep,
Yeah,
so
I forgot
it's-
to read that part. So tough shit.
It's
Whatever that is,
Claxton
what
stuff
it is.
where it's
Yeah.
like I'm not gonna be
Yeah.
writing a novel in here, but I'm not gonna trip over my own feet.
And there's a nice light glow.
Oh,
Okay.
so when
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
and-
like the red
honestly,
light
the
bulb,
owl
yeah,
glows.
bulb.
Quillith is glowing too. So
Can I?
yeah.
So I just start singing Roxanne.
Yes.
Go for it, Bard. Yeah.
Okay.
Since we're at the top of the
Because there's red
round,
light.
Yeah.
can I blow my bonus action right now and ask Walter, can we climb through the engine tubes to get up?
That's what I was
Okay.
gonna say. We gotta
Before we do that, Ty, roll a d6 and let's see what you guys get.
Also, thank you for going
blasting
through that.
through the
That was
ceiling.
actually very helpful.
Yes, you're
I wrote
welcome.
it all down.
I didn't write all of it
Someday
down, but
I'll
that sounds
assemble the
great.
whole ship so you guys can look at it.
Also,
No, you already
How
do so
how-
much.
It takes up a lot, doesn't it?
It's a big ship.
It's a big ship.
we have 3 levels already, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you already
You
do
have-
so much. You're fine.
I would like to see it fully assembled. That would
Oh,
be dope.
brother.
Does it actually fit together?
I like
too?
this one better. That's why you should have used
More or
it.
less, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I don't want to curse it.
Get out of here. What was I rolling?
D6.
Oh, you weren't even rolling. Okay.
Wonderful. Also, I was gonna say we should be talking to Walter though because he's. I remember specifically
And
the
chaos
commander.
ensues.
The commander saying that she got really close with Walter during the making of
Oh,
this.
that's right.
Because he
Jane
was
was
very
jealous.
involved.
Oh.
Also, it's
I
like
forgot
known
about
that he's like the brains. He's like Egan's brains.
Yeah, Egan couldn't do shit.
Because he probably.
Yes, Egan's Elon Musk, and he's every other employee. That's
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Egan
Five.
isn't smart.
Five.
He's just.
Okay.
Hopefully good.
It's a very. That is very
Thanks
much
for
how
like
I
that,
have
yeah.
made Egan in my brain.
I mean, no, I think that's
Yep.
fair. Everybody else is doing all the work.
Yep.
Okay, so everybody in this room has the mist take them again.
Including me this
Everybody
time?
in this.
Okay.
Yep.
Get to
Just
roll
making
against
sure.
it?
Okay.
Nope, it just
No,
happens
because Ty made it this way.
because things.
You rolled a 5.
I'm sorry. I thought that was pretty good.
Again, there's a second of like lock up, your eyes go gray as the mist penetrates your thoughts, and you see Walter at one set of controls, Forgeborn at the other set of controls. The heat, you feel it just unbearable in this room. The smell of electrical, kind of crackly feeling of energy in this room. And they look up from their consoles and look at each other, and you all see a moment of realization in their eyes as the engines both explode simultaneously, and you are flashed back.
Oh, that's not so
Did you say Walter and Egan or Walter and
Forgeborn.
You did. Okay.
Yep.
That's good.
And you guys are brought back into your time.
I'm gonna ask a question about that.
So maybe we
What's
should
on my turn? I think it's worth asking Walter, why would it explode? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what
That's a good
conditions
idea.
create it to explode? So I can wait until my turn because
Okay.
this is metagaming. But
Rick win. Quillis' turn.
Oh,
We're
did
back.
we get sucked back? No.
oh, good question. 'Cause the last time that happened to you guys were pulled back.
I was already sucked into the damage from it.
If you failed that roll, you would have been sucked closer. Where were you?
Was there a roll?
Who's
We
this?
didn't fail anything.
No, we didn't. That's me.
Quillith,
But we didn't roll for that.
That
He just
was-
said that.
the first con.
The second con.
Yes, I'm sorry.
That.
Oh, you.
No, you succeeded, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I know I
you're
failed.
good. Yeah. Just these two failed.
Okay. So
Yes.
I'm
You're
And
good.
how much closer can I realistically get to that thing?
Yeah.
Get the side of it.
You already looked at the ceiling, right?
That's
I
how it
haven't
blows up.
actually. I mentioned it, but I looked at it to see if there's any like fixtures. I haven't like investigated it or anything like that.
I'm gonna investigate the ceiling
Okay.
because I think that I don't know. I want to avoid this 10-minute countdown.
Okay. Go for it. Make I would say you could do perception, investigation. I would say even survival might work here.
While
As
they're
you're kind of
doing
like,
that,
yeah.
do these connect to the ceiling?
Yeah, so the ceiling
Okay.
literally is like right here. Boop. They just
Okay.
go up to the ceiling.
And that's what I assumed. I'm just
Yeah.
like, if we're blowing holes in it, maybe we should know.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna use my survival.
Go
because
for
I
it.
have a +5 to that, and that's a 14.
14. And what are you trying to determine?
I want to see if there's anything that might connect. There's like an opening in
Okay.
between a vent or something, or even just like anything on the ceiling that's like I could
So
get my claws on.
the majority of this
I've
ship,
really been a White Russian fan, but you did a good job.
the majority of this ship is made out of like a thick, heavy wood. This room specifically is wood. The floor is wood. This ceiling has, as you're looking closer at it, looks like some sort of metal reinforcement on it. Specifically, the area around where these penetrate the ceiling look like heavily reinforced. You get the impression with that there is probably something heavy above this room that they needed to brace it from below.
I was hoping for those push-in tiles.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But no, if it's those, then there's aliens above us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that how it works?
Yeah,
It is.
they're in the docks. They're in the docks.
Oh, okay.
If James Cameron taught us anything, it's that the Titanic sinks, and there's always aliens above removable.
Well, I
ceiling
used to
tiles.
have those in my basement.
No,
chopped
no,
up
that's a
home.
good point. That's a good point.
So aliens.
Yep. Don't look up there.
My cat would
They're
climb
contained.
up there. She
Well,
would get
Game
into
over,
the
man.
ceiling.
Game over.
And we've also learned that cats don't get attacked by aliens.
Yeah.
Only if they're in a box.
Then it all tracks. Thank you for explaining my
Everything's up.
childhood.
We also know that Cats was a terrible, terrible adaptation.
I never saw it because there was no. I don't want to see the musical Cats.
Yeah, that's what
I would
I
have
thought
even
too.
less reason to see the musical
So I
adaptation.
I watched the video version of the stage show. I've
Anything
never
else you
seen
want
it
to do,
live.
Quillith?
And it's the costuming is great considering when it was made, and the music is meh. The the movie was terrible.
Did you have it on
Well, I guess I
VHS?
already-
I had the musical on VHS.
No, it was so we.
You could bonus action something if it's something quick.
Karen is my daughter.
Well, I was
is
gonna
huge
see if
in
I can
music.
like look at the commander and kind of get a read on like how she's genuinely feeling about the situation.
Sure, make an insight check. I'll give you a bonus action insight on that.
On a scale of 0 to seal being a seal,
That's
Yeah.
12.
12.
Make it sound better than it was.
where does it fall?
She's clearly stressed. This has been a day, and there's a look of frustration on her now as she's like, she's literally run into a wall. Like, this is a tough choice.
Musicals that I've
Okay.
seen turn
Just
into
do it.
movies
So-
that are
Okay, I get the feeling that she's not
versions.
keeping
It's
anything.
the longest.
Like she's not.
Yep.
Okay.
Nope. She is full on in survival mode here, and there's no room for deception that she's got left.
Okay.
Please tell her to get her shit together.
Get your shit together.
Come on, this is hard for everybody.
Yeah, literally. Stop making this about you.
It's like a tap scene. And like there's a,
That would be Neff right now, though. I'm not gonna
There
lie.
was one scene.
That's all I got.
Alright, Kelwin's turn.
Yay.
Like in the movie, that was like dumb as shit. Okay, like.
So we've all decided that we
Yeah,
want
still
to
fucking
go
dark,
through the
even
door.
darker.
Yeah, I initiate the sequence.
I'm
I
just
see your
gonna
vision.
try to break into the door
It's
one more
still
time.
Okay.
You go, girl.
Thank you. That's a 17.
17. So you're able to use your tools to get into this lock to understand that no matter. It would require an exceptional amount of lockpick skill to get this lock to release. But you know that this has to release from somewhere else. It's so complicated and so intricate that it looks like only a command would force this lock.
Got it. Okay, can I do that as my bonus action and use my real action
Yep.
to I don't know, just generally investigate the whole room to see if there's
This
anything else
music-
they've missed to
Trippy
you
as shit.
know.
Oh, I love it.
It's perfect.
The music?
Sure,
Love it.
make an
Yeah,
investigation
for
check.
sure.
I love this kind of music. I don't know why.
10.
10.
I don't know.
That's good.
Kind of feels like the stuff they played in like when I was.
Even with the 10, investigating, kind of looking around this
I've
room,
never
looking
done
for
either
clues,
of those things.
etc.
You did acupuncture?
You can see, even from where you are, that the energy that's been flowing through the engines in the time that you guys have been fighting has switched from mostly yellow to mostly purple.
I want to get a massage. That would be fun.
Oh.
But it seems like a rich person activity,
purple
and I
worse
can't
than
justify
yellow?
the
Yeah, that's the
purchase right
mist.
Go to massage and
The
get
purple
it
is
for
like the
50 bucks.
shield.
I know some people like my guy is
The
expensive, but I know some people that are.
So that means we gotta hustle.
There's a
Tennis turn.
Alright.
That guy.
That's me. So we've learned that the door can be unlocked.
we get monthly ones.
Oh.
We lapsed for. I was
Wait.
talking to her, so she.
Can I, before his turn, can I just like yell out like
Yeah.
the room is turning more purple, there's the shield is going down.
So we need to make a decision. We need to go now.
Yeah.
And I will reassure the same
The time
thing.
found out that the room was turning purple while you were gone.
The energy flowing
We're
through the
losing-
pipes is turning
The
purple.
energy.
We're
flowing
losing
through
the
the pipes.
So I think I will
And you're close enough.
reassure
So
the
you
same thing. We need to
told
make a
everybody, so
decision
you
on what we're
would know.
doing now.
You heard my opinion. I'm in. Just go.
And what was your plan? Your plan was to
I said go with what Goder was saying. Blow the doors and let's get this shit done. Let's just go. My only other thing would be like right now, what I was gonna do is try at the top of the round blow my bonus action to ask Walter if we can go through the tubes. But
But the commander,
That's gonna waste-
commander can tell. If we blow the door, it's still going to start the sequence we think, right?
we know for
yeah,
sure.
Yeah, the captain said.
So why do we need to blow the door if we can have the commander just tell the captain to open the door?
Well, that's
Once
the start of the time.
Once
Yeah.
the door opens,
Yeah.
that's when the timer hits.
Yeah.
The captain is going to be the one that engages the door opening.
Right,
Which
but
is
so
fine.
does it matter if we blow it up, or does it matter like why does it matter how we get the door open?
Oh, sure. So if we blow up the door, theoretically, they're not hitting the evacuation sequence.
Okay.
And if we don't
is
trigger
that what
the
you're
evac-
thinking?
So we're thinking it might get.
I'm
us
thinking
through
more-
the time.
From my understanding, it made it seem like no matter what we do, if that door gets like opened, like it's countdown. So I guess I wasn't
Yeah, that's
thinking
what
that
That was
blasting
also
it
my
open
thought.
would
Like,
avoid
I
it.
don't think it matters how we open the door. I think it starts the sequence regardless.
Well, that's why I was saying that if we went any other alternate route, it would be through the tubes, but I don't know if we're getting through the tubes.
Well, if we're blasting through shit, why don't we just blast through the wall?
That's a good point.
Is the wall easier to get through than the door?
Yeah.
Now, okay.
Or I can hop up here and I can try to cut through the
As a
center with my
rewind,
artificer's tool.
Is there any way we can think we could even blast through these walls?
Maybe you can hop up there.
Right.
Borrow some
I
of
don't-
his
I
tack.
ain't got
Walter
nothing.
doesn't need that much.
Does anybody remember where the commander goes?
I mean, I don't think you're gonna be like you're not retconning your turn to go all the way over there anyway. So
Listen, teleportation, roll quick. It happened in between. God's not here right now.
I think what I'm saying is I don't think it's intelligent for Rick to be there right now because we're probably gonna have to go through the whole door no matter what.
But we should see if he says anything. We can pretend he's not there and this isn't happening, but we should see if God knows.
But then he's an entire turn like I'm already stuck behind you guys.
I see what you're saying.
So
Yeah.
if you want the person that's gonna be working on it, the worst spot he could be is behind me. So-
It's a practical joke, God. I'm not actually there.
Yes, Tom's really good at D&D practical jokes. I haven't played with him for 2 years on Wednesdays, but I've been a friend with his for a long time.
Oh.
So I would say
4 years, right?
No, we've known each other. Has it been that long?
21.
I was just
July,
talking about how
June of 21, I think.
on the way
Started
here,
playing.
if I'm being honest,
So
I
I'm
talked
at time
about you.
July, I would assume,
okay.
or maybe August.
In good ways. On the way here, I talked about you, and I was like, I'm really glad that we know Chris and everybody. And I was like, and I'm really glad I dragged Tom into our campaign because I just enjoy our group as a whole. I
Same,
think this is a good
absolutely.
energy. So I was just talking about the positives. But yeah, I also remember I asked Lisa first before Tom.
Post pandemic life was wild.
Oh, for sure.
So I guess I would say my feeling for your answer is blow the doors, let's go. I mean, we got to get through. We got to start moving either way because the mist is going to keep coming in, and I don't think we got to wait. We have time to wait for you to cut through the wall or us to blow open a hole in the wall. That's my
Technically-
plan.
I would say whichever way is faster and
won't
fastest,
let it
like even if that is just having the commander
That-
open the door.
that's
just
my
whichever way. gets us
Counterpoint,
fast.
let the mist take you. I mean, maybe it's not so bad.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, I haven't enjoyed the trips I've been. If I'm being honest, it's not a
As
good
the
vibe.
goth
It's
kid in the
giving us
group, I'd be
insight,
like,
though.
Is it?
he might not be wrong, but
All right.
I'm not ready to be that goth yet.
What's
Let's-
questions or what's Tanith doing?
I am going to reassure everybody that we need to make a decision now. Stating what you said about the mist is closing in, and we have to go now. We have to make a decision, and I'm going to tell the commander. Remind me where the commander is in the initiative order.
Oh.
She goes
she's
after
behind
Zach.
me.
After Zach,
She's-
but before me. Right?
She is dead last.
Yep,
dead
she's
last.
last. She's the bottom.
Dead
And I am
last.
going, so therefore, that I'm going to say, we need to get this door open. If we can blast it open, we blast it open. But if you have to tell you need to get this door. We need to get this door open now.
Okay.
And that is pretty much all I'm doing.
All right. Neff's turn.
Well, so hold on. You could go to the tube
Yeah.
that's at the door and just tell the captain to do it.
That's basically what I'm doing.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
so instead of us waiting for her to yell to the
Just
captain,
close it.
Remember?
you go do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell him to open the door.
Right.
This is the head of security. Open the door.
Should we
Throw
let
your
people,
weight around, you
Should
know?
we let people know that within 10 minutes they should?
Yeah,
probably be
actually,
ready to get out of
could
here?
I do that? Like, cause I know where the comm is. Could I just be like, tell the captain to? Open
Yeah, if you want to identify yourself and say blow the door, blow the door. That's what we're
I'm
doing.
gonna do. I'm going
Okay.
to. I'm like, we need to make a decision. We need to do this now, and I will go and I will tell
I will push the comm button. I will tell the captain who I am, and we need to open this door. We need to get. This ship is going. The ship is going to go down. We have to make this decision now.
Okay. The captain. So yeah, so that's your 6 seconds. You know that there's an acknowledgement there, but we're gonna finish this initiative order, and so that everyone else gets a chance to do their thing, and then the captain will do his thing. I'll essentially put him after you guys go. Okay, Neff's turn.
I guess I do have a quick question before I make my turn. So, can I get the feel that all of this mist is connected? Because obviously, if I'm stabbing the mist in front of me, like, is it gonna help them? Because I don't want them to be pulled back, which is my question. Like, if I hit from over here.
Yeah. So, like the minis are just a representation. It's essentially one gigantic mist flowing through there, and you've seen when you've sliced at it, when Quillet did her thing, that it will open and kind of relieve itself, but it all looks to be connected. Yeah.
Okay, then I'm probably gonna repeat that. I'm gonna roll to hit because the last thing we need is for them to get sucked away from the door after they've made it that far.
Mm-hmm.
So,
while she's rolling that, are you doing healing potions as an action or a bonus action?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
That's a 13.
Bonus action.
13 does nothing, but looks real cool.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
I might
Officially,
cuss.
it's not.
And then step back a bit because I was pulled in.
Oh, you cussing?
Well, yeah, I mean, if I'm swinging and missing, I know it's like, what are you even hitting? But I'm gonna be upset.
Do you have 2 weapon fighting?
Oh, yeah, I do. I just don't get the bonus for the other one. So, yeah,
but
I'll
it's
do
still
that.
damage.
I'll do that. We'll see if we hit. Nope.
Good try.
That's an 8. If a 13 didn't hit or whatever, this isn't gonna hit.
Okay.
But thank you for reminding me of that. That's part of me that I could have missed utilizing. So
Because it's the mist.
that was purposeful.
Yup, I heard the pun.
One sec, let me look this up. Excuse me.
I'm really bad.
Hey, the Brewers won.
Yeah. 65?
65.
Yeah.
Offhand
So they
so in Baldur's Gate,
so they
if you
split
play
that. They split
and
that.
you dual wield, they automatically make you take
Here's
your
what it
bonus
is right
action. If you
Okay.
use your main hand.
Chris,
But their
roll.
offense is starting
Chris,
to
roll a
Sometimes
d6.
it's better to use your
Calvin,
bonus
roll a
action
d6.
first.
Go to
Yes,
roll
you're
a
right. The
d6.
offense is starting
But it
to
forces you
Well,
to
wait,
Something-
feel better.
Everybody, all
D6,
three of you
D6.
roll a d6. 5.
I
Okay.
got 5. I got 5.
I
Okay.
got a 6.
6. Okay.
Cheerio. Acknowledge your hitting.
High is good, right?
What'd you get?
So it's
5.
5.
But
Oh
then-
boy, you guys made an
but then our
interesting
2
thing
best
happen.
hitters
Ooh.
go over. Yes.
I mean,
Okay.
maybe you
Yeah, but
would-
control in general.
The mist
No, I meant Hoskins and
takes
Hoskins
control
and-
of this room,
yeah,
and the
General
weather
Hoskins.
in
So
this
I-
room
I-
begins to
I-
change
I'm just saying,
wildly.
Chris,
Weather?
The weather in this room begins to change wildly as the mist takes control. There is torrential rain, driving
yes.
hail. It is extremely cold in here, Arctic cold even, and then the storm blows the wind about wildly. So this is a full Arctic storm environment with snow, hail, etc., etc.
And
So
the door is
this
still
isn't-
closed, right?
Correct, but it is getting cold.
In this
In this room, the mist has used
So
its
it's
action.
no longer just like a vision. This time it's like
This is
we are
actually happening.
Okay.
Yeah, this is actually happening in this space. There's
That's
a
inconvenient.
weather control that
Freaky.
makes it difficult to
You guys
move
did this.
and see. Yeah, thanks for rolling so good. Appreciate it.
Wonder Twin Powers.
I used that reference before, and my brother was like, "What is that?" And I'm like,
Wonder
"Dude,
Twin Powers activated. Form
Are we
of.
really?" And my sister was like, "That's a
That's
really
next to it.
old superhero thing."
Oh.
And I'm like, "Really old?
Oh.
You need to calm down."
You should have just told him to Google that shit.
And my sister's older than me. I'm like, I'm the one that used the reference, and you're like, "That's really old." Like, excuse me for being so lame and old.
Okay, on the commander's turn, she's going to tell everybody to stand clear as they're about to blow the lock. So if you guys want
There are
to,
people.
I will let you guys use your reaction to get out of the way.
I don't wanna be too
However
far
far you
away.
want to get.
Hiding behind.
Also, your guy is just so cute. I can't fully take you
What do you mean?
seriously.
I'm
I'm not gonna
giving
say
But I like it. It's nice.
Up to you.
You're just
You
so
can, you can use your
adorable.
reaction to do what you want.
No, but I haven't had my turn yet.
And your eyes.
Sure you
You're
did.
even cuter
No,
looking
I
at your
didn't.
little face.
Why not?
First paint this guy.
No, you shouldn't.
Because you told me to come
Oh, you go after. Okay, sorry. It's your turn.
Yeah, okay.
Try versus this guy, so he's like.
Alright. Then yeah, I'm just gonna
I
swing.
keep looking at. I gotta close this one. I have an encounter open that's not this one.
So I have a 16 plus and a 15 plus, so I hit on my both
It's
both
not,
of
yeah.
mine.
What are you trying to do?
I'm swinging at the mist to try to slow it
Yep,
down, and
yep.
then I'm gonna move towards the door.
Both of those are good. Yep.
Yep. So then I do 4 plus 6, I do 10 damage to the mist.
I
Total.
painted
Yes.
this many. If you enjoy it, I can
And
paint
then
yours.
I'm going to,
It's fun.
assuming I know what she's gonna ask us to do, since it's gonna blow, I'm
Yep.
gonna move around
Over there.
that way
Okay.
to try to get away from the mist.
Go there.
Okay,
Kind of
sorry,
right
I
there,
forget
too.
that.
And I'll yell to Neff, Neff, we're moving up.
Moving on.
Affirmative.
Watch Walter.
Yeah.
Give Walter a hand if you can. We'll try to be quick.
And give him a hug.
I'm not his babysitter.
Then cradle his balls.
Disgusting. Ugh.
Tom.
Icky.
See, mine wasn't the worst
Chris,
one.
Chris, roll a
That's
d6.
amazing.
We're at the top of the order
The
again.
role play was
Actually,
unneeded.
was worse than the worst.
Fine.
Roll again because we already did that one.
Give him a cape.
The children
Great.
aren't in your house, right?
They're gone.
Thank gosh. Thank gosh.
Okay, once again, you guys all get the mist in your eyes. They feel gray.
On top of all this storm weather?
Yeah.
Oh my
It's
God.
cold, but now you're in the mist and it doesn't feel cold anymore.
Oh, well, maybe that's
See,
okay,
this
but
is
we're
okay.
blinded.
What you guys all see is this room, different, not covered in mist. There's Egan and a human male in dark clothes carrying a briefcase, standing near one of the control panels. And the male says, I'm warning you, Egan, this better not be another fiasco like Blue Shield. I need all 8 of those pods full. Bormore Clan has no patience for funds. Has no patience or funds left for your miscalculations. And this seems to be slightly before the launch of the ship.
Could you repeat? Yeah, what was the clan's name?
Bormore Clan.
Okay, thank you. Sorry.
Bormor.
So back way before Egan and Sally were talking, and they're like, we heard something about them owing somebody money. Was it Bormore claim they owed money to?
Ooh,
Look at these old notes.
yeah.
Dig in
That was
there.
only like yesterday in this.
Really dig in there. Yes.
So I would remember that, right?
Yes.
Was- Alright.
Okay.
Is his name
Interesting. And the guy, can we not see his face? You just described like a dark suit. Can we try to see if we've seen him? Like, was he a passenger?
Sure, if you guys want to make a history check, you guys can.
Okay.
Is that the guy that we saw before?
The
Good
suitcase.
question. Good question.
Kyle, you
15.
Did you work with these people?
on the history.
Child.
I was
13.
It's the
13.
same question I
Yeah.
had.
Or
I
'cause
could
you're-
see the
Or my
child.
dad, my father.
Okay.
Because you were
history.
investigating.
Yeah.
15,
Oh, a 20! That's
Ooh,
22
nice.
if we're adding my bonus.
22, nice.
I got a 12 for it.
History.
12,
Oh,
wow.
okay, okay. I'm gonna know this guy.
Oh, sorry. I
Don't
was
worry.
Just like the child will know. Calvin.
I rolled a
I know
3,
you
I don't know.
Who
You're
are
just here to
people?
stab things, and that's
Yeah,
totally
uh-huh,
okay.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate that.
I can style.
I got a 16.
16, nice.
Vital organ.
So, those of you that
As long
rolled
as you know where
a
those are.
15 or higher would recognize this was the person at the controls when you guys were in the engine room last time.
Ooh.
Can we discern any further details about him, like nationality, profession?
I can. I rolled the
Nice
20.
guy, bad guy,
Yeah, with
that.
your 22, you recall a detail in his wardrobe that looks like he would have been from Sharn, where you guys left from. And also knowing that he spoke of Bormar Clan, you know that Bormar Clan is like a gang essentially in Sharn.
Can I roll, instead of just generally investigating, can I since he said Boromore,
Mhm.
can I roll to specifically investigate to like see if I notice anything about him relating to the Boromore clan, or
I would say you could do. Or survival might work there, or history, or something.
Yeah,
insight maybe, something to recall, something from your past.
Would that Boromir? Would I be able to do something on that? Like, would I know that? Like, would I be able to roll a history or something because
I'm a
of
really smart
being
guy.
the affiliation that I'm
Mhm.
with? Would I be able to like?
Yeah, you can make a history check for that. Would you?
Maybe
6.
with
Aw.
advantage or no? Because I would maybe have
No, not with advantage.
For my
With a 6,
from the
this
Dragon
person, I would say
Mouse?
not with advantage.
okay.
With a 6, this you know Boromore clan. This person does not look familiar to you.
I do have a question. By the man in the engine room, is this the mysterious man that we haven't been able to? Okay, I just wanted to double check.
I got a 17 on the board.
17. So
Oh, nice.
you are aware of Boromore clan from your history and background. You know that they're their gang essentially in Sharn. They kind of run the underworld, and they have for a while now. They're like your typical like loan sharks, drug dealers, all of like the kindy sneaky stuff that goes around in the background. That's Boromore.
Where and in reality, so where does that fit with my house? Does that align?
So where
Like,
where
Yeah,
your
right?
He has a tattoo.
He does. I remember that.
where your house is more like official,
Yeah.
this is much more unofficial.
Unofficial. Okay.
Yeah.
So
This is like the underbody.
so. What is so? My question is like,
They're not affiliated.
do we like them or do we not like them?
Ooh,
As close to like like necessary
Or
evil as
is
you
there
can get.
nothing
The
there?
what?
Yeah, it's like a necessary evil.
I appreciate
Like they're allowed.
So we don't hate them, but we don't
Right.
like them.
Right.
We allow them to be.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Not everybody passed that check, so I am gonna like say out loud if that's possible.
Yeah, go for
like
it.
what I've seen that I think it seems like this guy was from the Boromir clan, judging by his Sharn wardrobe.
Yep.
Just to like put that out there so you guys have more context.
Thank
You're welcome. I'm so sorry.
Okay. Oh my god. Fix this.
It feels like the right thing to do. I probably said it more
Well, you're
robotically
doing
than
the right
that.
things. I don't know about like.
So much work.
You're fucking talking about
Neff
Neff.
has
I
a
love
very
keeping things from people.
gray moral area.
Yeah.
I
no.
do. Thank you.
What
He
is your
gets it.
alignment? Do you
We
have?
work together. It's chaotic neutral.
Shocking.
That's a safe place for me, who's just
Chaotic
genuinely
neutral?
chaotic.
I tend to play chaotic neutral as well. I get it.
That's like
Oh.
how I am as a
I
person.
play like paladins and clerics, so usually don't play that alignment.
There's
You
some
do
things.
play a lot of like really
Mhm.
good people,
Yeah,
and it's so
yes,
helpful though.
yeah.
There's some interesting things like, as much as I want to dump on the current TM manual, it's nice. I'd say about 1/10 of it is really nice that it frames those kinds of things where it's like, if you're gonna play your character and be chaotic or you're gonna be
Oh,
lawful
really? Okay.
good,
Yeah.
you really generally the character wants to do this. As a DM, if they start playing their lawful good character to be a little bit different, tell them to change their alignment. Like,
Yeah.
your personalities can change. Like, there's that 10%
So
has
we-
been really valuable. Where I'm like,
I don't know
oh,
if it's
and then
necessarily
a
Tom.
20 isn't an automatic success. Like, you're not a bard that rolls a 20 and you seduce a dragon.
I don't think it's
It's-
a Tom, but
this is the
I
best
want to
that
say
it could
that
be.
Cole did that a couple
The
times.
dragon
where
does
we
Yeah.
were doing some stuff, and he's like,
If you're
I
evil,
took over Cole.
you're
"If I keep
you're
doing
done.
this, I might need to change your alignment."
Yeah.
Mhm. Right.
And so
Well, we were just skinning people. It's
Yeah,
fine.
back when we were shooting.
yeah, we were doing some pretty evil
Yeah,
shit.
shooting
we were
7
dead or
babies.
alive.
Yeah, were they predator or were they mob bosses?
I mean, we did
A
commit
little
genocide,
both,
so
We did
It
some
was
pretty.
fine. I mean,
Yeah.
Gal stabbed somebody in the back and like watched them slowly die, and it was fine.
Yeah.
I try to stay on brand, but I'm like not with this girl.
All my justification is 3 chairs in a room. That's all the justification I need for everything we did. 3 chairs in a
I
room.
missed 3 chairs in a room night.
Oh my
That's
god,
terrible.
that
That was quite a night.
fucking miserable.
That was way too long.
Honestly, some of the best nights on Wednesday nights I've actually missed. And, and it's like, I don't miss. And it's like, oh, but I missed the best shit.
We spent
Is
like
it the best or
what
the
do you
most
think that was,
stupid?
like 2
Because-
hours,
something
Amanda?
It
Not
had
in
to
that
have
room.
been like 2 hours.
2
just
hours
exploring this
in a room with three
And
desks
the
and 3 chair or three desk chairs. I forget what it was exactly. And
thought
Cole
it
would
was-
not give us anything else. This room is 3 chairs and 3 desks. What's in the desks? It's just 3 desks. Right, but what's in them? 3 desks. What the
Did you
fuck?
just at least tell me that it's nothing in it?
We blew so many spells in that room trying to like
Magical
see invisibility,
items,
looking
yeah.
for something. It's just 3 desks.
Cola's DM. Another experience.
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
drag you
everyone
into
should
that.
have a DM that's
yeah.
that to the rule, to the law.
I don't know. When you
Just
guys
once
said
in
that
their
your
lives.
caravan took 2 weeks.
Oh
took
my
3
god,
months.
the fucking
I was like,
caravan.
Insanely long.
Dude, the
I
caravan.
don't even know.
Where
how
he
long.
just let us interrogate every single person.
And
we
then
had no
later-
idea.
And we still didn't get anywhere.
No.
And later he's like, you guys are so dumb. Like every time we did something, he was
Every
like, you
time.
guys are so dumb. It was so obvious. And I'm like, where? What? Are you kidding me? That was a really great time.
What's
It
under
makes
this
me
wagon?
feel really
Nothing.
good
It's
as
empty.
a first-time DM that I'm like, at least I'm not this bad.
Everybody should have
He was
an
really good
absolutely
about certain
to the
things,
law
but he was really
DM.
bad about certain things.
Yeah.
That was the funny thing about him. Like he was really like, I don't know.
It was always your fault for asking
Yeah.
the wrong questions.
Yeah.
We just weren't asking
Yes.
the right
How dare
things.
you not ask me to look closely at the door?
That's
Like
just him being.
I use my eyes to look at the door. Which way does it open?
And then
What are
you
you
talk
looking
to
at?
an NPC and they just hate
That
you.
is
Every
a
single one.
that is an autistic that is an autistic
Yeah.
autistic
They
genius.
Yeah.
You're
Give any
inferior.
information.
Yep.
They
That's
just
really what it
hated
It's
you.
just like, why the fuck are you talking to me? Always.
Oh my god.
Alright, so is our door
Okay.
open?
All right, so here we go. We're back at the top of the order.
Shared trauma. sorry.
Yeah, sorry, we had to.
Cole,
The-
Yeah, you gotta get the sheer trauma out. I get it.
The captain's gonna give you
We
the.
only had taken video so we could have shown everybody.
And we should have started recording then.
We should have. The captain's gonna give you the. Everybody stand back. I'm initiating the sequence. And he'll give you all a minute to anybody want to get out of the
I
fucking.
think we're away from where we want to be, or
Yeah, I feel like we
Hey,
guys
Chris,
already
you
wanna get away
planned.
from the
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Maybe
I
pull
am
it through
scared.
the
move.
It's fine.
Yeah, knock her down. Let her get
do you
her.
want to be well?
I'll grab her and
Hold on. Do you want to be away, or do you just want to be like?
In front of it so the bolts can explode into
No,
your
I'm
face?
saying like I can be
We wanna-
next to it.
Yeah, we want to scoot in real quick.
No, I'm saying like I can be next to it and not get hit,
You
right?
don't know.
Yeah.
Well, thinking like from a
this way,
player,
oh god.
10
Right.
minutes is a long time. If we're thinking like rounds.
I'll
Quill,
lift
do you wanna
her
move
so
up?
I'm
Maybe.
flying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
It depends on how well we do.
Okay, so the captain initiates the thing. Everybody make a perception check here to see what you hear. And then something obviously happens.
Even me, even though I'm further away.
Yeah, you're fine.
Hey,
20.
Nice.
12.
when you have disadvantage, those are the kinds of rolls you want to have because it was going to be
Sucks.
shitty no matter what.
That's true. So I wasted.
Right?
11.
Actually,
I got a 7.
I got 9.
Fine. You guys did not so great.
I'll try a different one.
Cool,
I'll try
nice.
this big
20,
one.
12, 7. What'd you
I
get?
got an
I might have to
11.
switch that.
11, Zach?
Oh,
What'd you get?
no, 7. Sorry.
That was
I got
this
you.
is a
What did I
20.
miss?
I should
20,
roll
12,
that.
7, 9, 11. Who am I missing?
Oh wait, I got a 22 then.
22.
Damn, the child got us.
Oh, yeah.
She got this.
Look at that shit.
Also, I trust the child with my life, so anything she says,
Yeah,
pure
right.
facts.
I got a 7. I don't know if you got that.
Yeah, I got that.
Great
Okay,
for a
so
character that immediately started lying to everyone.
I will completely back you up too. I'm like, this is she never.
So-
I kind of do
Trust her.
agree. The child is like the child.
so the 12 and up
no,
crew,
The child is the child.
12 and up, girl.
12 and up crew hear very clearly
Didn't try to stab
an
me.
explosion very high up on the ship,
stab him.
an explosion above your heads, and then an explosion as this door and the bolts
Oh.
that were sealing this door explode outwards, and this door, the hermetic seal breaks. The door is still closed, but it is no longer bolted. But there is very clearly 2 other explosions.
Me and Calvin have mixed
Do we
feelings about
know
each
if-
other. Or at least
The,
it's about to count.
The dais sort of area that
Who
was way up
called
there.
me?
Is that towards the front?
Oh, awesome.
That would be yes,
Okay.
towards the front. Yep, yep.
Does it seem like it might have been coming from that area?
It does.
I did spell it right.
Alright, so these doors, it looks like you
Maybe.
gotta turn the wheels.
Indeed, it
That's
is your
not how
turn.
it's used.
My turn.
It's
Me
your
with
turn.
my best 8 strengths are gonna turn the wheel.
Go
or should I
for
use
it.
like acrobatics?
But it's
for
airtight.
this?
You could do
Stop
probably a.
looking at-
I mean, if you can make a case for acrobatics, feel free. Otherwise, it's a strength check to open them.
I mean,
So
he's
if I'm
pretty
gonna
short. He
Oh.
will need some acrobatics.
Lay on your back and pedal them open.
Yes.
And I'm gonna do a
It's
backflip
science
as I'm
thing,
going over.
Not like just like
Acrobatically open these doors.
15.
15. You have begun to creak this door open.
Begun
It is-
to creep.
It's an environmental factor. Okay. Oh, Wikipedia, get out of there.
It might take 2 of you guys working together to open these doors, or maybe like all 4. How many? Are there, like, is there a crank on each side?
Yeah. So the main thing is the silver one that needs to get turned.
All right, I think you guys, as many people as can get on that silver wheel at once, ought to turn them all at once.
How much did he open it? Like enough for a person to get through?
No, not even. It basically
Yeah,
turns
just-
the wheel.
Yeah.
After the
Because this door
explosion.
needs to
Oh.
essentially needs to come forward towards you guys and then slide open.
Got it.
So it's
Oh.
just begun to come.
Yep.
Golly.
Yeah.
All right.
Got it.
We need a bugbear now because they can fit through. They can fit through that.
Yeah.
Tilgin, where are
Yeah.
All right,
Quill's
guys,
turn.
Jump
I'll
on that
never
wheel.
fully understand that about bugbears, but I
It's just-
appreciate it about bugbears.
They're mostly fluff is the long and short of it.
It's
like our-
it's a
okay.
Chewbacca hamster.
Yep.
That's pretty much what
You
it is.
should have explained Tilgan like that. I would have loved you so much.
Chewbacca
Chewbacca
hamster.
hamster? I love Chewie.
He can carry
Are you
everything.
guys
I
okay?
have a giant. I have a crossbow.
What
And you
think,
were a
Quill?
pirate, like on top of it all? That's
Yeah.
so
Just
cool.
so we didn't move the door at all.
Well, he moved it
I mean-
away a little bit.
Yeah, it has not broken the seal, but it
Oh.
clearly has begun to creak.
Can we assume that it's starting the opening, like it'll continue? Okay.
Oh,
Also, the -1 charisma, the whole group may have got busy with some
With some what?
Durgar.
oh.
Oh, those guys can be very mean in my experience.
You then
Durgar ladies.
her, then you.
Oh.
Yeah,
Like
it
good
was-
or bad busy?
I want to look around to see
Good
which
busy.
of my friends
Oh, no.
are
It's a
very injured.
lot of
because I can
hanky-panky
feel
going
them
on.
in the
Okay.
air. Just in case.
Goodness, I'm missing Hanky
You-
Panky.
Oh,
You,
again,
Neff,
Char-
and
you
Zach
would
are the
like
worst of it.
Charlie.
That I can
think
tell.
You two would
Okay.
create all the chaos.
Are you like dying?
It'd be
I'm in
easier
pretty
for
rough
them
shape,
not
but
to
I do have a healing potion. That's
Summer.
Summer is easier for me to
Party's gonna be
jump.
on
I'm
for-
gonna just heal
8
myself
weeks.
then.
And summer's easier because I'm only working until noon 30.
Okay.
Except for I help you guys
There you
Mondays
go.
through
8
Wednesdays,
weeks.
I believe.
Oh,
We could bring
yeah, you
in-
should have a healing potion in
I
here.
could bring you in for 8
Yeah.
weeks.
I'll just use a spell.
I just wanted to make sure you had it. It's really
If you're
Oh.
not sick of me.
I think I did.
Otherwise,
I
you
don't
don't
know.
want new
Yeah, I
people.
did.
because
And
he got us a
got
crate. I
told.
couldn't remember if you
Yeah.
were here for that.
Well,
Right?
and if it
Yeah, I
works better
remember
for
it.
Rick, I would prioritize
Thanks,
him.
Ooh, 8.
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
man, that's a heal.
Okay, I healed myself for 11 points.
Nice.
Nice.
No cold. Just Joe.
Yeah, which sometimes, but Joe is my brother's fiance's like best friend, so it's like I'm in too deep at this point.
Apparently Joe knows everybody. Is that
And
how
I
that
can't-
works? Joe just.
Charlie's a lot of fun.
I can't
That's what I said.
express.
Charlie's a
Yeah,
lot.
me and
I heard
Charlie
Charlie would
create
be
chaos.
Total chaos.
Because
That would
over
be
the
wild.
summer I'd have
Chaos
more
queens,
flexibility to
absolutely.
join back in on Wednesday. But
Anything else,
also I
Quill?
So you
prioritize
healed?
Rick.
There's not much else I can do. Since I'm up here, I want to keep an eye on Walter.
Sorry.
Because I'm like,
Okay.
I'm like flying, I'll say. If you need
Sure.
me to move in its separate
No,
place.
that's fine.
But I'm fucking watching.
Walter can't even walk on his own.
Yeah.
And you're like that
He's Master Blaster.
Well,
motherfucker.
he's controlling.
Keep an eye on that.
These fucking
Trust
kids.
issues.
Calvin's turn.
Kids who can't walk when
Yeah.
I can't. Gotta be watching. Gotta watch them.
I'm
I know
gonna
it would be absolutely no
also
help with the
acrobatically
door,
open the door.
I thought about like whittling. This guy needs a cane.
Yeah, 'cause you
Anybody
can
got some
Stealthily
wood?
open the door.
No.
Bonus action whittle a
so-
cane.
You got a crowbar in there?
No,
No, who do you think? I have a net.
13.
13.
That might help you.
I have a mess.
It doesn't matter if it was acrobatics. I have a
Bro.
negative 1 anyways.
Go.
Dead
So the
venomous
door
snakes.
reaches a
Forgot
point
about
where the hermetic seal is
yeah.
Oh
broken.
wait, acrobatics. Never mind.
those. I saw that
Acrobatics
potion of
is
disguise, though.
17.
17, even better. So
Oh, shit.
there's a sudden whoosh of air that blasts through here as this door was clearly sealed tight and not allowing any air to penetrate in it. You have now broken that seal, and it kind of whooshes past you.
Can I use my bonus action to sneak through there?
It's not open enough yet. It literally just.
Even for a
Correct.
child.
I mean, you're.
If you were a bugbear, though.
Yeah, if you were, or if you were a plasmoid or something, you might be able to
Oh,
get
I've
it.
been one of
It's
those
enough that it.
ones.
Have you?
Yeah, I
I
have.
wanna
She
be a
was a
shadow.
wizard. I played the, what is it called? The space campaign.
Oh yeah.
Spelljammer.
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 Yeah. You said Dane ran it, right?
Mm-hmm. And I played that, and I was a plasmoid.
Could I use my bonus action to open the door some more?
And I was a detective, so you can imagine the chaos.
Sure, if
that
you wanna
I
try
would've
and make
brought
another
as
turn,
a
go for it.
plasmoid and detective.
No.
No, it's really hard to move
Because
this
I
lever.
Can't play normally in the first place.
Oh,
So
okay.
it seems like we can use our bonus action and our action to open the door.
Sure, I'm gonna allow it now.
Bonus action
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Just
Right.
drag it while it's like open?
Tennis turn.
How?
The second roll.
Yeah.
What if people
Because
get
I
their
said so.
fingers in there?
Oh,
Try
okay,
it.
sorry,
A bunch
guys.
of people work at it all at once.
And you can use acrobatics.
Oh, I'm so good at flips.
Sure.
Well, I think you have to sell it. Like
You'd have to get there.
they
Colin's
sold
the
them on
best.
it. You would probably be stuck in one strength.
Yeah. I'm stuck back here.
Do like a for a roll.
I'm so good at flips.
Uh-huh.
Except for that last time I rolled for flips and it didn't work out.
Roll for flips.
It was all the plague's fault.
You're so right.
So we're
This
trying
is
to
like
open this
Hal's my
door,
best
right?
friend.
Yep.
Yeah.
What do I got that can help open the door?
Are you okay?
Crowbar?
I don't think I have a crowbar.
We were also talking about that. I just looked through my inventory.
For
Oh,
crowbar.
that's
You
in
have a
my backpack.
crowbar?
I don't think I have it on me. I probably don't have a backpack on me.
Oh shit.
Unless I'm just carrying it 37 pounds.
Yeah, I don't
With
got
what,
shit.
though?
I really don't got
Why
shit.
would you have a crowbar?
It was just like the standard backpack, so I've like
Oh really?
like that was in
So we get an
ball
action
bearings, 10
and a
candles.
reaction to try to open the door.
Okay.
Yeah, you can use your action and
Action and
bonus.
Get it.
Um,
That's so many.
You don't have to use them to open the door, but you can if you want to.
I am going to.
Chris chose those, but he was a forge, so he could change the ball bearings into something useful.
Actually, so
No.
Tilgan has ball bearings and,
As well?
As well. I will probably when I get a chance to shop, I will probably get ball bearings because honestly, I don't use them as much. But like, if you throw them out, like you can trip up your opponents. Like they're good things to have.
Okay, good things to know.
Caltrops too.
Colin has
Especially, yeah. So,
Yeah.
Sorry.
I am just going to, as an action, I'm going to move, and I'm going to try to pull the door open.
Okay.
I guess so. It's strength check.
Yep.
For my
Because
action.
we're all very strength
Everyone-
based.
I
I know.
am super strength.
I'm just gonna throw so many strength checks at you guys. It's gonna be hilarious.
Our downfall.
And then you're just gonna have to deal with all of us trying to
Yeah.
get out of the strength.
Oh, my
Actually,
wrists are so limp.
History is totally.
Yeah,
breakable.
actually, I flip it open. Which
I recall that
do
this
to this
this
day,
gear
so.
wouldn't this
All
gear,
right. So
gear wheel was
I rolled an 11
constructed
minus
in.
1, so
Yeah,
like
exactly.
10 total.
Oh
to
god,
try to
it's so
open the door.
hard to move
And
this.
since
My
it doesn't
wrists.
open more, I am going to.
Also, he went chocolate guy. He's emo. It's so
Oh.
hard to move this.
These are my eyes.
Exactly. Thanks. You need to be. That was so necessary.
Hold on, I need more mascara.
That's his bonus action.
Bonus action,
Yeah,
apply mascara.
Apply mascara. I love that for you.
Honestly, I don't have shit for fucking bonus actions for spells.
You can put on mascara. It's been
Yeah.
confirmed.
Just try ranking it. Give her another try at ranking it open.
You can bonus action prim yourself.
Yeah, fix your hair.
Yeah, fix your hair.
Make sure it sets in your eyes just
Tuck,
I mean,
tuck your shirt in.
To be fair, I mean, honestly, as the bard that I am,
Also, you're so mysterious at this
Around
point. I'm just like, this is your emo
Yeah.
persona because you haven't given anything else.
Yeah,
That's
I will
it.
I'll walk by, I'll try to open the door, it doesn't budge, and I'll just be like, damn it! And yeah, we might try to try to fix the hair, maybe touch up the makeup.
Yes.
And
I'm writing this down. This is it.
Powder your nose. It's a little.
Yeah.
Hold on.
That's all I got. So I really don't have shit.
Okay.
I can't wait for us to find that one influencer again. You emo, she's gonna freak her
Oh
shit
my God.
out.
Neff's,
Whole new
I
level
gotta-
of pop.
Neff's turn.
Okay.
Yeah, if we get to where do we gotta get? Where does the ship supposed to dock? And I'm supposed to meet the influence.
Court.
Court.
yeah, Court.
Right.
Yep.
I
So-
got a job in court lined up. So.
Yeah. You good?
Has the countdown started?
Yes.
Is
Yes.
this something that says on the
9 minutes and
announcement?
Yes,
54
which-
seconds.
Thank you for reminding me.
Oh,
yes.
sorry. Never mind. It
Oh,
hasn't
no.
been started. Okay,
Which
but it
you
has
weren't supposed to
told
do
us.
it this way, but you did do it this way. So
What's that supposed
once
to
the door
mean?
creaks open,
Okay.
red emergency lighting illuminates this previously
Okay.
dark space. You hear a loud klaxon blaring, and the lights
Okay.
are now flashing.
So it's obvious. that
It is
it's
going.
started.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we tried every other way, and this was the only way we could figure out for them to tell us where to go.
That's so valid.
We didn't try blasting through the wall.
Which
I should
was
take
your
one more try
idea?
and do that.
Zach, which was your idea in a way too, of we could avoid the alarm. So maybe that would have worked.
Yeah.
But I was a hater, and I'm so sorry.
Ain't no thing, man. I'm here to experience it. It's great.
Yeah, we're fine. If we die, we die together. Rip.
As a reminder, you are over here.
Neff,
I
hold back the
know,
mist.
Which is why I feel like my only option, is the mist.
Neff, hold back
so
the
I'm
mist.
gonna try the mist again.
Okay.
Attack the mist.
And you said it's everywhere, so I don't
Yeah,
necessarily
that's-
have to move, right? Okay.
Right. Yeah. If you want to do
Because
that,
I
that's
only
fine.
moved back because it dragged me.
Yep.
And fuck that. Because somebody rolled a little too low for me, didn't they?
And it is exceptionally
Well,
cold
I got
in
that
here.
D4 damage or whatever. 4 damage. That wasn't that big, but I'm gonna remember it forever, you know?
It never even happened.
She doesn't hold on to things, though.
No, I just let it go. Water for ducks, you know?
Yeah, for real.
12, which probably doesn't hit.
No, it does not.
God damn it. And then I'll offhand it because I remember that's a thing.
It's very thick air.
Which is,
What's
ooh,
speed
an unnatural 20.
Woo!
And
That
then
hits
I
it.
don't get my additive to damage, but that's fine because at least I fucking hit it.
You poke it to air.
2,
2 damage.
which is, I'm gonna take what I can get at this point.
Fucking slang that is.
The air takes
Thanks.
damage.
What are you guys doing, honestly?
Glaring
Okay,
at
would you
walls.
like to move?
Holy, you've got 4 wings, you're on the ceiling.
You
you're
look like-
staring at
Yes!
us.
And
Remember,
you
you
glow?
Remember, you can wave at the mist. Don't forget about that next time.
Yeah.
Are you moving or staying or doing anything else?
I'm gonna stay because I feel like I'm close enough to Walter and yet, I feel like I'm in a good spot. I'd moved there last time, so. But thank you.
Okay, then the air's gonna go and do something.
Just took 2 damage, so it needs to calm down.
Oh, it feels slightly better than it did before for no reason at all.
Oh, I'm sure. I used my rapier, poked it. And just yeah. That's what I've got for you.
So we're something's happening.
I poked the air
It
and
is
now
the
it's
mist's
the air's turn.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I
I at
don't
least
have
did.
my-
I hit it the second time.
Yeah.
Okay.
You okay? Oh,
Yeah, that's awesome.
get some popcorn, man.
Let's see here. Where can we put it? Oh boy, 20 foot
The
radius
mist is doing
big.
something that is not nice. I can tell you right now. Uh-oh.
Oh, whatever. It goes into that engine.
In the engine? Uh-oh. I got it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Whoa.
I don't like all this.
Anyhow, there's a circle roughly in this area that is
Dense fog now. It makes it nearly impossible to see through it. So, you guys that are on the that side of the room have
basically cannot see anybody on this side of the room. So,
I was gonna say, so I
and
basically can
Neff,
no
you
longer see them.
correct, yeah. Unless
Okay.
you go over to this little area, you can't see anything that's happening over there. These guys can't see anything. You guys can't see.
But
over
we
there.
can see each other, right?
Yeah, you guys can
That's
still
kinda
see.
my-
It's basically
more my
in this
priority.
center area here. So, Quillith, you definitely can't see
Sorry,
Walter
no.
anymore.
you'll have to really move to stare at him now.
And I will.
Zach, you can probably still see roughly across, but there's nobody in your line of sight there.
So I can see Zach, maybe? Or no?
No,
it'd
because
be
the
straight
engine's in the
across.
way.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Maybe you can see Quillith.
Yep.
Okay.
Alrighty. Zach's turn.
Okay. For one of my actions, I'm going to pop a potion.
Bloop.
And then the other one, I'm going to move in and start ranking.
Yeah, so your question, sorry. It's a bonus action to drink a potion for yourself.
Yep.
It's an action to pour it down somebody's throat.
That helps.
Sorry, I
It
forgot
makes-
to
That's
acknowledge
so
you.
nice to
great.
know. Okay.
Yeah, I forgot
Yes.
to tell you guys. I'm sorry.
No, that's not your fault.
Action move on the wheel.
I'm so glad it's a bonus action and not an action, though.
I know, it's so irritating.
So I'm going to
Especially because you guys don't have a cleric in the
that
party.
guy and get 5.
And we all got potions, so that's so
7.
nice. Maybe I should consider doing that to myself. Let's see.
I mean, I'm not great, but
Look
I'm
at
doing.
that.
Yay.
Sorry.
Okay, and then
My
I'm going
big
to pull out
sigh.
my trusty crowbar. And
Kind of dead if we.
No, I'm not thinking about our time.
15.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Not saving throw, just ability
More
for strength.
acceptable.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah,
How many
16.
potions do I have?
16, that's good enough. That door is
Do you want me to get it?
slowly creaking open. You have maybe like between a 3 and 5 inch space now that's opened up.
Alright, keep cranking on this, guys. We're almost through.
Is the commander's turn to crank?
Yeah.
It
Let's
doesn't
do
show that.
commander stuff.
Commander Crank.
Oh,
You
Commander,
crank.
put all your
Commander
effort into
Crank.
to opening this door, please.
love that. It doesn't show that I have a
Use my
bonus.
crowbar.
But I
Use
don't
my
remember
crowbar,
using
which gives you advantage on these rolls.
Do I trust
Commander.
that, or do I?
She rolled a 1 and a 4.
Oh!
But it's
I have a potion.
advantage with my crowbar.
A 1 and a 4.
Four, yeah.
But then she would
I
get to
didn't
roll.
think you've used
Two more.
Her, she's taken a moment and like seen this fog cloud appear now, and the temperature is so cold in this room. She's looking back at Walter, and she's very distracted and cannot seem to get this door to budge.
The commander?
She's the only one with a high strength.
Yeah,
She
she
can't see
she rolled a 1 and a
Walter.
4. What do you want me to do?
Make her useful.
Tell her that she can
She's
use
super
my crowbar I told her to use.
Be better, Commander. Be
I'm
I'm
better.
not walking away
She
from
sucks.
disliking her. Like
Is it my turn,
she.
Tom?
Calvin's got to roll a d6 first to see what you guys, because we're back at the top.
Walgreens is
Two.
texting me.
Ooh, good.
Good thing, right? It's sunny and bright.
I take
nice.
a lot of drugs, if we're
Yeah.
being honest.
Okay.
To be as mentally sane as I am, takes a lot of work.
Okay, you guys again all are
Girlfriend takes a
whisked
lot of drugs
back
to eat.
into a mist
That's a lot where
recollection.
she's at.
You
When I
guys
graduated
all
high
see
school, I was like, I'm
Zilagro.
sure it's fine, and I stopped taking medication.
Listen!
Sorry.
Random?
You guys all see Zilagro gnomes scurrying about as they gently place a copper sphere with a silver outer ring into the engine compartment. This one here.
Okay.
Okay?
So,
The ring-
So what kind of gnomes?
Zilagro. Yep.
That's where
Yeah.
I'm from.
The ring looks heavily enchanted and they are being extremely careful. This is the gnomes setting the bound elemental into the engine compartment.
How big is
Okay.
this?
And
sphere?
this is a flashback?
About basketball size.
Oh,
It
okay.
is.
Like, because of
It was
the
a
mist?
mist.
And that's
Okay,
in
thank you.
here.
Indeed.
I'm sorry, I was.
Can I make a history or an investigation check to see if prior to the
We
mist I
all
noticed
see
any
that?
difference between those two engines?
Yeah, the mist made us do the thing.
Sure.
Investigation.
Sure.
Then 19.
19.
Nice.
The only difference that you can tell is that they are setting the last one. The other one had already been set and was sealed up. This was them setting the.
No, but like today.
Oh,
Like,
today?
Right now, just before the mist set in, did I see any difference between the two engines?
That's a good question.
Would you roll a 19?
Yeah.
I would say the red one, so this one that you just saw them setting the sphere in, looks like with the 19 has slightly more use or wear on it.
So it's been a while. Maybe.
I was gonna ask to see if I could like roll to identify which engine that this is from, but you just kind of said that. So we
It was the flames. Yeah.
we understand which one it is that they're putting this into.
Yes. Yep.
I'd like to do a perception test on that vision with the globe and all that.
Yep.
To see if it's anything weird or like average old elemental that's bound.
Go for it.
I got a 14.
14. It doesn't appear to you to be any different than the other bound elementals.
Question outside.
Yes.
Does that mean like the elementals are suffering? Me as a personal person, I'm a little worried that things are suffering to power this. Neff wouldn't care, but me as a person, I'm like.
They specifically describe the elementals as intelligent. Like it's more of a force of nature than it is
a being.
So
being.
there wouldn't be a
Sorry.
resistance. There wouldn't be
Nonsense.
Because I was actually thinking in game. I was gonna ask.
That makes me feel a little
Not
bit
these
better about
specific
the
ones.
situation. I was like, oh
It's the same thing as the
no.
lightning elementals.
Right.
That run the.
Maybe I care too much. Neff wouldn't though. She'd be like, yeah.
Okay. Whatever. I need to get to where I need to get to.
Just like a dead baby combined with him.
And I wasn't really phased about that. It's
Yeah,
okay,
don't
really.
feel
Go
It's not
side.
that big,
Thanks.
fine.
Thanks, Bruce.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bring it down.
Bringing it home just like that.
Dead baby,
Goddard's
sorry.
turn.
We're concerned
All right,
about the
guys,
elementals
let's
right
work
now.
on this together.
Dead baby.
So I've got my artificer's tool. Zach's got a crowbar.
You had
Yep.
dead baby jokes?
Oh, absolutely.
What the fuck is wrong?
The
We
80s
had
were-
like the church
The
and the
80s were
steeple
wild.
and like the races.
Hey,
Yeah,
Chris
the
and
80s
Amanda.
were wild.
We're getting Chris and Amanda. Let's work on this together. All right, so
Sorry.
how many people can work on this door and get the heck out of the way? So if
I mean, there's nothing more than double secret advantage. So there's
We,
nothing
like,
more
can't,
than
like-
double secret
You
advantage.
can't have more
Can't-
than an advantage.
Can't like
Yeah.
two of us crank on.
I mean,
it?
if you guys
Another two
all
people
want to save up your
all-
turn and try and crank on it, I would take that as lowering the DC. But otherwise, it's just two of you working together to give one or the other advantage, or both rolling at the same time. But if you all want to save up your turn and crank on it, then I would lower the DC for opening this door.
And I'm over here, so you can count me out. I'm just gonna try to
So
get this mist from
I
getting
would
you.
say that I would if you want to roll with advantage, I would definitely help out.
Okay.
So I mean, here's
But
the thing.
if you're way over there, I'm thinking that might be the better way.
Yeah, I'm the mist control. Don't
So
worry
I
about
don't
me.
own my crowbar at the moment. Like my crowbar should be able to. You guys should all have
Own
advantage.
it?
Like I leave it there, and you guys can.
Oh, okay.
So you already should. Is this okay that everyone has advantage because they're using my crowbar?
Yeah, if you're gonna leave it in there.
Yeah.
But
so
then-
you got double
Okay.
secret.
Then I would think you guys,
Which is
knowing
like you
that,
said,
would
you
probably
can't
all
have-
want to work together
Right,
to
so-
lower the DC to make the season.
Right.
go.
So
So we
Let's work
choose
together.
whoever has the highest strength.
Not me.
Yeah, which is none of us.
I have 8. What do you guys have?
Yeah.
Well, what's your
Same.
plus?
it's,
Is the
no,
main
it's,
thing.
I'm one.
Yeah, what
Minus
do you
one.
have?
Minus 1.
0? Quillis is out. I can't reach, so you guys are on your own.
Mine's on, I have one on strength, and my crowbar only gives you advantage on strength.
So
Fuck.
I'm a minus one on strength because I'm a bard.
Can
I'm
I
a
get
rogue.
strength lessons when we're out of the ship?
Huh.
Yeah.
So,
Bodybuilding.
start working.
I'm sorry, what?
Can I use slide?
I do need to start.
No. Good try though.
so how Zach cranks with his crowbar there, and I use my artificer's tool on the edge of it and push it in.
Yeah, if you guys all want to work together to do something, I would
Let's do
take that
Zach.
into consideration. But
Yeah,
that's
Right,
going to be
so-
your guys'
Yes,
turn.
okay.
I can do something now too.
So to clarify what you're saying is, if we're all working together, we all would have an individual roll
Yep.
with a lower DC.
Yep. And then that's your
Versus-
guys' turn.
Versus me saying, take my crowbar, and
Yeah.
you're all taking a
Correct.
strength roll on advantage.
Yep.
So
Which
do
is
we feel better?
6 seconds, so I mean, like, in.
Right, what I'm saying is, do we feel-
so we have multiple rolls with a lower DC. Honestly, is probably better, right?
Or we have more rolls with a higher DC because you're having advantage on all of those strength rolls.
Oh.
But do we all get it? Do we all get to roll with advantage?
I mean, my crowbar's sitting there. I'm leaving it in the door for you guys to use.
I'm so tired.
What if,
It's
while
tough.
they're using it, they open it before all of them get a chance?
I
Because
mean,
if they all prepare for the lower roll, okay, you don't know.
so we
All
just
right,
have to
God,
choose.
never mind.
That's where we have
Take
to
it
choose.
back.
Do we want more rolls with a higher DC, or do we want less rolls with a lower
I think
DC?
we want the
I
lower
choose
DC.
lower.
Great,
I think
let's
Have
do
we
the
been
lower
rolling
DC.
well?
Yeah.
Because I don't think the answer
I
is
have
yes.
not.
I
Yeah.
did with advantage.
You
Sure.
always want the lower DC.
Cool.
I
Well, let's
think-
do it.
I think
We're doing it as a group.
I could be
Go.
wrong.
Everybody that's rolling to open the door, roll all at the same
And
time.
we're all rolling with strength.
Good luck.
You're all
Oh,
rolling
you're
strength.
not?
Yep.
No, can I use
Because
my
you're
turn
fine.
to blow
Beat the mist.
Yeah.
And I just
Natural
went. Do
12.
I get to roll for that, or am I?
Yes. Way to go, coward.
Sorry.
20,
18.
18. What'd you get? 3?
Damn.
Poor,
We got a 0.
poor Goater.
Oh my
This is
God.
why we chose the lower rolls, though. This is why.
So
I
we have a-
can't even help.
I have a
Okay.
21 with a natural 20, 18.
Mm-hmm.
I can't help you
She's
guys.
not there.
Right.
Now over there.
I'm blowing the mist.
Okay.
I'm,
You're blowing.
Quilith is also out of commission right
Quilith,
now.
why
so
don't you blow the mist, and
Commander
then we'll address everything else.
She needs to watch Walter.
well, that's a 3. So
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Oh,
not
yeah,
even
she'll
doing
help. A 3.
Well.
Sorry.
1 with a -1.
I can't hit with a 13, so
That
3
one
is
with a
not
-1.
gonna
That was
Do I
that
use
was
my...
that might have been the worst roll I've ever had in my.
Yeah, use your highest.
Where's the wheel?
Oh, okay.
That's
That's
the
11.
that's
Wheel
an
of
actual
morality.
11?
Mid.
Where's the wheel?
Miss.
Wheel of morality.
Misses.
Turn.
Misses.
Yeah,
11?
from experience, 11 is not enough.
Damn.
I don't think
Yeah.
13 is enough.
I'm just up here flapping.
Just trying to blow that wind real hard.
Yeah.
And glowing.
You're glowing.
Don't
Okay.
forget the glowing.
So that's
yeah.
Quilith, Cowan.
I don't think it
Yeah.
helps.
What are you doing?
Okay, so I can go?
Yeah,
I just went.
because you're
so I
between
wasn't
all
sure.
of them.
Yep.
So
Okay.
I'm saving all them up. I'll do
For a
them last.
bonus action, I'll make myself real bright.
Nice. Shining.
Hopefully it'll inspire my friends.
It's a morale booster.
Yeah.
I'll
All right,
just roll
so
the
we
hit
are
and
we are
miss.
putting that in the notes. I'm just up here flapping.
It's a natural 20.
Nice.
The mist is gone. Yeah, with my rapier.
You stabbed all the
Do
mist.
some damage.
Fuck
We're not
yeah.
gonna think about how ineffective this sounds. We're just gonna accept it. Okay. That's a 3, and then I get my offhand. That's
So
okay.
with a natural 20, if you don't remember, you
Oh.
can double the dice or you can take the max damage.
I'm gonna. Well, I already rolled, so should I just double
Roll
the
1 more
dice?
6 then.
Okay. Because I would choose the max damage, but we're not gonna do that because that's technically cheating at this point. Let's switch. I'm not a cheater. Okay, that's a 3. And then if I'm doing my additives, it's only a +2.
Yeah, so you'd have 6 for that
And
point.
the mist is on the floor, dead, bleeding grievously.
Negative.
Yeah.
Darn.
The mist is back to where it was before it started its
And
turn.
then may I use my offhand to try to hit it as well?
Wait, did
Thank
the
you.
big mist disappear then?
Negative.
Ooh, 21.
I'm trying.
Nice, that hits.
Honestly, that's pretty good. Decent, and it's not a crit, so I don't have. It's still 1. I shouldn't use that. I apologize. So it's a 3. We're adding my +2.
That's empirical evidence. You've tested it
Oopsies.
multiple times. Yep.
Yeah, but you have to like keep rolling. Oh, see, that's a 6.
Oh, why'd you waste your sit? Oh
Yeah,
my
see?
God.
Oh.
You're so
Rick's
right.
got it.
That's how it works. It's not complete chance. That's how it works.
Game it, I got 1.
Ja, 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 ja. You slice wildly at the mist and seem to be making progress, and then it takes its turn. It feels much better
The
about its
stable's
life.
rolling.
Oh, good.
If it's an at 20 though,
Just
can I push
say
it back at least like a decent bit? Is there any flavor text that you can give me, or is it
Not that
just
we
like
rolled
I
good
did
at
so
first.
well and nothing
Like,
happened?
It wails sadly.
Okay, I guess.
You see a sad face instead of an angry face.
I actually like that. That makes me happy. So thank you. Thanks,
you hitting
So when Transformers movie went from the happy
God. I'll
face,
accept
so-
that. I suppose.
Why did you do that?
But it's feeling better about itself. Is it
Yeah, I
less
don't like that.
depressing?
Each turn it
Or
feels
is
better.
it more depressing?
It's feeling pretty good right now.
It's face turned into happy. I'm picturing Finding Nemo. You know when he's talking to those fish,
I don't think I've.
the sad face, and now it's happy.
I think I
Do
stopped.
you know what I'm
at the
talking
third
about, or
one.
do I sound
No,
insane? The
no,
trench
no,
fish.
no,
You know, like before he goes
He's
to
like
the trench.
that, and he's he's
Oh,
like,
The
yeah,
cartoon.
The cartoon.
When they're on the trash planet.
I don't remember
Guilty.
that movie at all.
So it's door open?
Innocent.
I watched it last summer
I don't know
at
if I
summer
don't know
school
if
when
I-
I was teaching it.
I
The
know
last few
I've
days,
seen
I
it.
was
It
like,
just
here
doesn't-
you go.
I don't recall.
I'm a good.
I was a bigger G.I. Joe guy.
But also, you're cleaning up for some of
Yeah.
the
Okay.
How's our
in my
cleaner do?
defense.
Amanda, make a strength saving throw.
Oh yeah, I'm so strong. I've got it.
Yeah.
I was also had like the 4 sucked out of me, so it's like a nice -1 at this point. 15 minus 1 is 14.
Okay.
Kind of sad.
So we had 2 successes and 2 fails on our end. And a natural 20 success on one of them. So we should be in pretty good shape for this door.
Let's see.
Fingers crossed. Sorry, I should have more faith. We're in great shape.
The mist is
Yeah.
going to reach out and grab you.
Could it not?
I mean, it could not, but it's going to.
Okay.
it wants to.
At least I tried.
And it's going to...
Darn, that sucks. 15 would have at least been nice. Yeah, what's it doing to me?
Where is it going to pull you?
I should drink this potion after this, depending on what this does.
It's
This
going
thing-
to pick you up, pull you, and toss you over to here.
Am I damaged at all?
Don't
That's
ask.
interesting.
Oh, I'm totally fine right now, guys. Just so you
You
know.
don't need to help the DM.
I will stop being inquisitive. There is nothing wrong with me.
Let's see if you.
I
Never
actually
ask
gained
questions.
health. The
Yes.
mist is
Yeah,
like
if
so
you.
helpful.
That's how you
This
help
has
the
accepted you as one of them.
Yes. I can see how healed I am now that I've been moved.
DM.
May I please take a long rest?
Yeah, you get a long rest.
Oh, fuck.
No, but you are restrained.
Okay.
Right.
I mean,
So you're technically like suspended, kind of like in midair, just like, oh, where are my feet?
which is great because nobody can see
Yeah.
me except for Walter.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Who's actually gonna help?
Yep.
Walter
yep.
can see me restrained.
Is he laughing at Amanda?
Yeah, I was like, let me roll to see his response.
Bro!
Is he into this?
No, but Forgeborn is.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yes,
Forgeborn's
Forgeborn is
fine.
into it and Walter is laughing.
Okay, there
So
you
everything
go.
Neff wants. Everything that
Yeah.
Neff wants.
Everything you want. Yep.
Do I want to be with Forgeborn? Maybe. Yeah, because we dance and we share.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
I thought you were shipping him hard earlier.
You seem to be into
so,
it.
agreed.
You're so right. Is he like, damn, that's so hot?
From the ceiling?
So is this door open?
I
Yes.
drank some vodka and I'm so
You
sorry.
guys have worked together as a
You drank
team.
too. Good, too.
With Zach's natural 20,
Yeah, that's
putting
the
some
only
extra
one.
pepper into it. Whoop.
All
This
right.
door
I
has
really
opened
feel it, so
slightly more than a foot at this point, but it is enough for you guys to creep through if you would like. But first, roll a d6, Rick,
Me?
because we're back at the top
breaking the seal. I'm sorry.
before you guys proceed
You
through.
want to roll for our next vision? Is what you want to roll?
If I need to roll, can you roll?
Yeah, we're at the
Yeah.
top of the row.
Thanks.
I don't know if you want that.
That's a good thing, right?
You can't do worse than the last one.
You're so right. I could continue to do that bad though.
But
Ooh,
you
this is
can't do
interesting.
worse.
Right.
Well, I guess it depends on the roll. If she has a negative modifier, but yes, for the most part, it's
Oh,
really hard to do worse.
you guys are once again taken by the mist, and you see a moment in time with Egan Baker in this room constructed but mostly empty. The ceiling overhead is not quite finished. There's spots in the wall where the wood appears to be missing. Egan is speaking to a wealthy-looking female gnome, slightly younger than middle-aged, and he'll say, Madam May, welcome to the Stargazer. I'm not giving you any more wood, Egan. Oh, but please, I'm sure you can't refuse me. I've recently purchased an indentured servant. I think you'll find his name quite interesting. Whoosh, and that scene fades.
So say that last part.
I've recently purchased an indentured servant. I think you'll find his name quite interesting.
And that was from Madame Zanisman.
Yep.
Oh, that was so okay. So that wasn't Egan. That was
No, that was Egan saying
that
that.
was Egan saying.
Yep.
Okay.
Egan saying that to her.
Oh.
Oh, but
'Cause
please.
that's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah, so Egan says, oh, but please, I'm sure you can't refuse me. I've recently purchased an indentured servant. I think you'll find his name quite interesting.
Dun, dun,
Dun,
Has got
dun,
the
dun, dun,
whole
dun.
dun. Alright. Is it my turn now?
It is your turn. The door is open.
I'm scurrying on through that door and looking for
Skittle, 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 skittle.
And while I'm doing that, I'm gonna look all around and like observe everything I can with pods and what else. What all is in that room?
We'll get there.
So, perception.
Yeah.
Do I know her name as Madam as Xanis?
Xanis May.
Nearly the worst. I would just probably not because I'm at 3.
I don't think this name has been made known to you.
Right, like so I would know. I know there's a gnome.
Mm-hmm.
I would like he would. Egan didn't say Xanis May. Or
Egan did say
No,
that.
he said he did.
Okay,
He said
got
Madam
it.
Yeah, Madam Xanis May.
What could we see through the ceiling?
At that point,
Yeah.
yes. So up to that point, this was basically, there was no upper deck above you. It was sky above you. So the spots that were open were clear sky all the way through.
So
Yep. So it was ship under construction.
So it was the bottom hull
Yep.
and not much else.
Yep. There's spots in the walls were filled in. Most of the top was open, but they were just starting to lay beams across. So it was, as they were building from the bottom up, they had basically stopped at this point.
Okay.
So there was nothing that I could get from the upper floor because it was
Not there.
okay.
Oh, and she was. So what we're implying is she wasn't going to give him more wood.
Correct.
Obviously.
What's happening?
They got my
Sorry.
You missed something big.
No, I'm saying like
Yeah, man.
my character with a
Madam
3
Z's
would have picked up the important
Eating
parts.
more wood.
I would have picked up the
Yeah. So she said. He said,
Rip, I guess.
Madam Xanis May, welcome to the Stargazer. Egan says that. She says, I'm not giving you any more wood, Egan. And then Egan says, oh, but please, I'm sure you can't refuse me. I have recently purchased an indentured servant whose name I think you'll find quite interesting.
So that'll get you to get wood. This guy's name?
You missed
Instantly.
he pointedly looked at Rick.
He pointedly looked at Rick and said that? Okay.
The woman there was a gnome and I am a gnome.
That's the correlation.
So you're giving
All
wood?
notes
Is
know
that
it.
what I'm understanding? I'm so sorry.
or getting
I'm
giving
so
or getting.
sorry.
I'm not here.
Egan wants wood from the
I'm not here to define what Goddard likes or is or who he feels he needs to be.
I like that.
I would
I'm
like
so
to say
sorry.
more, but you probably wouldn't be privy to the
Yup.
exact information here.
That's totally fine. I don't think I could handle it.
Nor do I think I give a shit at this moment about it.
I do.
Yeah, wood
You
is
do
not
for
our
sure.
problem right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then that's just where I'm gonna go with it. It's not our problem right now.
Obviously they got the wood.
I feel so bad. She's related to you
Oh my
guys.
gosh,
Sometimes
you
I just think about the things that I say and then feel really bad. And I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Especially with like lots of vodka in me right now. We're off the rails, just saying. Welcome to Slightly Intoxicated Amanda. This could have been me at your house if my dad didn't get into an accident
Yes,
that day.
that was
It would have
supposed
been
to-
a lot worse.
Yes, that one shot was supposed to be you getting a little liquored up.
That would have been dangerous because I get really huggy.
But
so it would have been so dangerous.
But Dane was there. To
No, it would have been perfect because if my daughter was there, you could hug Natalie until you were blue in the face.
Well,
it
this
was
was
at
at
my, it was
Chris's
at my
house. It was a
and,
one shot. And the whole plan was so that I could get drunk because I've never been blackout drunk, which is fine by me. But the whole plan was like so I could get really drunk.
Then
But
you're
I
just-
was like, I hug animals because I get so touchy. I need hugs.
And,
All right.
and
Rick's going through the door. Quillith, are you doing
animals
anything?
were brought to that.
You saw your gnome friend scurry through the door.
But it was not the right time.
In my dad's
But-
defense, he did break like
All
all
the
of his
things,
bones
yes.
and punctured his lungs. So I
And
had a
he's doing
valid
good, right?
excuse.
He's doing.
Yes, except for he helped
I
me
yelled at
build
Quillith.
something.
Are you
and
coming or are
he
you
sat on the
staying? We're
floor.
going, Quillith.
He sat on the floor and he's got metal in his legs still, so it really fucked him up for a few days. And my mom did not make me feel good about it. She's like, he's in so much pain
I'll
because
go
of you,
through
and
the
I'm like,
door.
okay.
You're going through too? Okay.
Yeah.
Calwin?
Yep. I yell to Neff
Okay.
because because
You can't see me,
Yeah.
but
yeah,
can
I'm
we
just
hear each
yelling
other?
wildly.
Because it's just
Oh, yeah.
fog. Okay.
Yeah, it's just fog and snow and hail.
Because I don't want you
Fog
to
and
take your
snow and hail.
core out, and I don't want you to die. I'm like
Aw.
threatening you, like, don't. You're not allowed to die.
Aww. Alright then.
Can, as we're running out the door, can we assist Neff at swinging at the mist?
Okay, I'll just run with your swords out.
Run away!
I'm flapping hard as I'm
Oops.
moving out.
I'm sorry.
Oh wait, yeah, I could probably do that. 'Cause I have
Oh shh.
great.
So strong right now. I'm breaking all the way.
Right.
Who's screaming?
gotta be the other neighbors.
Okay. I'm
You
No,
know,
Are
that's
they-
not-
are they
that's
bad?
my-
kind of concerned.
That's my kid.
Oh, they might have parked in
That's
back.
your kid.
They're bad.
He's like, I know that kid. That's
I go here.
Is
Okay.
it a concerning scream or can I let that
Yeah.
anxiety go?
The
Stab it,
best.
stab it, stab it, stab it.
It's her mom's in charge right now.
Okay.
Higher than 18.
well,
Yeah, you're
There
good.
you
to be
go.
fair, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
You're here. She's up there.
Mm-hmm.
So I see
Do I give a
trust
sneak
and
attack, guys? 'Cause
responsibilities.
she's right
Parenting.
there.
Yeah.
But also the
Couldn't
missus has
understand.
no idea this child is coming.
Yep.
I just have dogs. I try to kill
How you
them
doing,
all the time,
babe?
but that's fine.
Oh.
Speaking of dogs.
16.
16 damage.
Yeah.
Cool.
Aww, come say hi to me, not your dad.
And then I bonus action dash to get through the door.
Go for it. You're there. Tana's turn. Going through, or what are you doing?
I could really hug Rayla right now.
Is
Not
there
gonna
enough room
right
to get
now.
through?
Mhm.
I know.
Yeah, I am going to go
I mean, I
through.
know.
I would assume then
When the
Go
kids
up
had
to
sad mother duck,
the-
this is what
the
I'd
level.
be doing. Sad
Right?
Go
mother
through the
duck.
door first is all we're asking
yeah,
right
we're gonna
now.
go through the door.
Okay.
Oh, for the thing.
Neff, what are you doing?
Okay, I'm gonna hit the mist if it's still a problem, which I'm guessing it is.
Yep.
Oh wait, actually, I was grappled by the mist. Am I?
You are grappled by the mist. You can still attack it though. You're just grappled by it.
Okay. That
Or you
seems
could try to free the grapple.
Slightly inconvenient. Do I roll at a disadvantage if I'm grappled, or can I roll like? Okay, fine. Then I'm just gonna roll. You can pick me up. That's fine. Enjoy yourself, I guess.
Sure, I'll be over here.
Yeah.
The mist thinks it's grappling Neff, but
Really, it's
Yeah,
Neff
I'm in
grappling the
control
mist.
here. Let's be honest. 17.
Good.
I might actually be in control. That might
Maybe.
not have been a lie.
Did you bring those strawberries?
There are, but you can
there's
have
berries in the berries. Our berries and our grapes are in the crisper.
For damage, and then I'm gonna offhand if that's okay. That's 14. Do I actually hit?
It's a real tough mist.
Yeah, well. It is holding me, so let's blame the fact that I'm in the air. Please, for my own sanity.
The mist looks slightly better than it did before you started attacking it, because it's its turn now.
Could I use a bonus action really quick?
Yeah, go for it.
Just to speak to Walter and ask him how he's doing, because I honestly
Yep.
haven't cared at all.
Yep.
So, like, is he having issues? I'm gonna ask him, like, how are you holding up?
How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, except for the buddy part.
Not my buddy.
He is not my buddy, let's be clear.
Okay, so Walter has a look of horror on his face as the realization of the hopelessness of this situation has begun to set in. He knows what these alarms mean. He sees
Okay.
what you... Well, he doesn't see what you guys are doing, but he knows what's going on here. He is in a spot where he knows he can't leave Blue Shield. He has Forgeborn with him. His mother is on this ship too. He is very torn by the situation that he's in right now.
May I, if I don't have time this round, I'll do it next round, but may I tell him to get his stuff together? Like, pull himself together? And that's my kind words. Pretend that there are swear words in there. I just don't feel safe saying them right now.
There are at least 5 swear words.
Yeah, for Neff, there's at least 5.
Okay, Zach, your turn. Did you want to move? Or you
No,
staying?
that's
Okay.
fine. I'm grappled. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah,
I
that's right.
guess. Can I
Ah!
move in the air, like swim? Like,
I think you're only grappled if you're not enjoying it. If you're enjoying it, you're really not grappled.
You're right, I'm having a great time.
No, now she's just restrained.
The power of positive thinking.
That's right. Thank you, Calvin.
Oh wait, the cloud's gotta go.
Wow.
Sorry.
I like
My bad.
that.
Hang on one
innocent
sec,
way
Zach.
of thinking. I appreciate that.
Is it really innocent way of thinking?
It's positive thinking.
Positive. Okay.
Don't judge me.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna go home and ask you all of the questions. And you're gonna be so honest about
Unpack
how
all
I
of the
acted
things.
today. Yeah, you're gonna be so honest about how I acted today. It's probably gonna hurt my feelings. And that's fine. Am I really dead right now?
No.
Like,
Everybody went
honestly?
through, right?
What's that?
Everybody went through.
You're fine. You're fine.
Yes. Oh, I did.
Thank you. I'm trying to.
I am still stuck in.
I'm drinking water.
Me and the commander are stuck in. Unless she goes.
Thanks, Chris. I love
Huh?
you.
Oh, have you just not
I
gone
get
yet?
so
No,
lovey. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, hasn't had his turn.
Me and
I
the
do
commander are
love
stuck.
I thought you
You're the
just like
best.
physically couldn't fit through the door.
Let's
No,
go
I'm not
watch
that way.
Folk
I mean,
Punk
he's not that way.
together.
I probably.
Pop.
Full punk pop.
Okay.
They're both on pop.
That'd be interesting.
I can't even imagine. I bet it's a thing though.
Probably.
I don't like how many place you're
Pretty soon we're gonna watch Stray Kids, the Korean band, live.
Yeah. When's your concert?
Next month.
26.
Yeah, it's coming out. If we get murdered while we're there,
Oh.
it was nice.
Neff,
knowing you.
you're
Chicago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll be fine.
Neff, you're the only one that can see that Walter and Forgeborn are now stuck in a cloud.
They're in a.
You are unable to see them.
Oh, okay.
I've
So
been to Chicago.
that
They are
doesn't mean
unable
like
to
they're
see.
stuck
Still
in
not
a cloud. They're
murdered.
just
We're good.
kind of like clouded or
Yeah. The mist has
like mist.
dropped a cloud around them, but you
Which is
cannot see
essentially
them.
what's happening here, anyways, right?
Yep.
Okay.
They dropped another cloud.
And that doesn't hurt me, so I'm gonna
As long
assume
as you're
that
not
they're,
driving,
they're fine.
it's okay.
Sexter.
Oh, we are driving.
From
They
where
are
I'm at,
driving.
can I hit the mist or
You're
do I have
driving to
get
like the
closer?
hotel.
If you have a range thing, you
We're
can
not
hit them.
getting a hotel.
Also
We've
driving
changed-
in
I
and
will
out.
flip
yeah,
the
we've
door.
changed plans.
Okay, well, good luck. But the driving in and out of the city kind of sucks.
Nope. Okay, then I'll go through the door.
I've been
Go through the door.
Yep.
to the city before.
Yeah, as long as you got an
No
automatic
more
transmission,
beyond ice.
it'll be better. Like last time I drove to the city, I had to stick with it.
Go on your own.
Oh, I couldn't have
That
done
wasn't much better, but it was better.
This sucks.
Back when Dane cared, and I mean this in a loving way, our first year anniversary, we went to the Shed Aquarium.
Yeah.
And like when we were leaving Chicago, we barely made the exit because it was insane. And I mean that in the most loving way. Dane's my best friend, so. But back when he cared about our relationship, we went on an awesome like 1 year anniversary.
The shed
But
is
it did
awesome,
suck.
but
The traffic sucked.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I like
The
the
commander is going to yell back to Walter. Walter! Get yourself to safety! We're going into the hold, into the forehold! And she's going to walk through also.
Alright.
Damn.
We're
I'm
in the
gonna,
forehold.
Man, there's the only one
I'm
on
gonna
there.
tell Dane's character as soon as we can. Just be like, just so you know, she's still making advances while you were
Go.
disappeared. If you're still alive,
Is it time for a new part?
Rowan. That's his
But it's weird because man is not in the new part.
Oh,
So
sorry.
not everybody's in the
dun,
part. Okay. Dun, dun, dun.
Gomenasai. How do you say sorry in Korean? You should know this. How do you say it?
So sorry.
Wow. I don't even.
Beyond.
timing on?
Beyonce?
Well, the
Thank you.
perfect timing.
Sorry. I need to watch more K-dramas.
Yeah, you.
But I've watched enough anime to know what sorry is in Japanese. Oh no, was I mad? Did I do something wrong?
No,
Should I
no.
make room here?
It was funny.
No, let's put it on top.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Are you gonna move this, or are you just gonna set it?
Well,
on
let's sit
top?
on top because tough shit. You're in the wrong room.
Yeah, that's okay. Sorry.
Well, here we'll turn it so it makes more sense.
I'm gonna take a picture of it as well.
Well, whatever. It doesn't really matter.
No, set it up.
You
on
guys
the
are coming through this door.
Oh.
Okay. That's so cool.
So is this the hold of pods?
I wonder. Oh, I was like, I wonder what those are.
And don't worry,
The pods
we got
make
all
sense.
of
I
the
was
glorious
also
shirt in the
wondering.
picture.
Thank
Good.
No,
So,
who
so,
knows?
So is that all of the
Three
cookouts?
pods?
Sure.
So we'll get there, but this room essentially goes to the top of
Beach
the ship.
floor.
So, but I didn't want to
Nice.
make it
Oh, I love the solo
exceedingly
cup,
tall. It
painted
would have been
black.
impossible
By the way,
That's
the little
nice.
shot-
to play.
little shot glasses. That's a good.
These escape pods are made by Solo.
Yeah.
Solo Manufacturing.
Totally.
Yeah.
And the recyclable.
Yep.
So
Wow.
gorgeous.
We love Solo. I'm just here
Oh,
for a good
and-
time.
And where do you get the wire from? For the.
And this
Just
is-
wire. It's extra wire.
You're really
I mean, I have access to that, but where do you have access to extra wire?
He's
Yeah,
a
so I
mechanic.
was,
He's a guy.
I know, but
He's
I was at my parents' house.
okay.
Oh, with the alcohol?
This was another trip, yes. But I was out in the
Not
garage,
firing alcohol.
and my dad had bought a mountain's worth of random electrical components
Okay.
because he was going to rewire his garage, and
Oh.
so I stole this.
Okay.
Did he rewire his garage?
He did
or
not,
Did you bring
no.
him a plan?
No, it's
Well,
here.
Yeah, it's here. Yeah, so it's mine now.
Okay.
That's wild shit.
Hey.
I love trying to figure
That's
out where you
funny.
came up with all the stuff. For this stuff.
It is really detailed. And if you're like serious about me borrowing stuff for like
Yeah,
the
of course.
school, they go really well.
Zach, what did you do?
Because it means more. Sorry, go ahead. No, mine was just about like summer school. Like I think they'll get more fun out of it if there's like 3D structures. Last time I was like, this is where you are.
Yeah.
Imagine it.
Mm-hmm.
But it was also my first time running, so.
But yeah, between his
In-game or out of game?
3D stuff and the
Out of game.
What I constructed out of? That is a turbine hub for a torque
I need
converter.
to talk to Carla about the comic book.
Cool.
Oh,
It's a part I stole from work.
That too. She will hook
Because it's been on the bottom of a shelf for probably 30 plus years and no one's used it, so it's mine now.
It's all right, isn't it?
I mean, that's
Yeah.
valid.
Well, let me know too when you go in there. If she's not there, I can always talk to her too. So.
I should message you guys.
You sold out
yeah.
stills from your still parts from your
She's
fridge,
usually there on
right?
Wednesdays,
You're on it.
obviously still, but every once in a while she's not.
Do you
They're
think
still
she's
there.
closed tomorrow?
Wouldn't that be cool to turn into something here?
She's usually closed on Thursdays,
Yes.
Mondays, anyway.
Anyways.
It's a lot.
So
It's a lot.
Would,
Probably too big. I thought about using copper for some of this, but it's
Now that
too
the
hard to
concert's
bend.
done, like the
to
final
get it
concert, I feel like
the
I'll
same.
be able to breathe.
I found
and
some,
hear
like,
things.
It's gotta be 5/16 or smaller copper tube, but I just can't get it to bend
What
as nice.
dogs?
Do you need a conduit bender to bend it?
I have a bender, I just can't get it consistently nice.
Those are arcade dogs.
Yeah.
For a
This is
small
so much
conduit.
easier to bend
Yeah.
because I can bend it with
I miss my dog
pliers,
2%.
you know.
Right.
That's what I told
Yeah,
him when I
that's
said
your
I
point
love
there.
them. I love you 2%. That's so many percent.
Okay,
They don't know.
so you all are in this room. Neff,
Hi.
are
Yes.
all your friends went into this room? Walter and Forgeborn, whom you can't see, are going to retreat into the aft hold with.
Are they gonna tell me that, or are they just assuming I'm gone?
They can't see you. You can't see them. They don't know where you are. That's what they're doing. You can hear them doing it. What would you like to do in your time alone in the engine compartment?
First of all, this isn't on you, but they saw me being grappled, so
They
they're
did.
idiots if they're like, "Oh, she's gone. Better leave." Anyways, but that's not on you. That's on them.
Did I see this?
See what?
You're in another room.
No, but did I see you get grappled?
No.
I did not
Oh,
see.
No,
So
because the
that
fog
was
cloud is in the way.
Okay.
Yep. None of you saw an F.
Nobody saw her.
I guess. Well, I
Correct.
guess I wouldn't fully know, but I would have heard the alarm. Do you think I could have known if they'd left the door, or not?
You would have heard them creaking that door open.
Okay.
You probably would have heard them go through it. I believe the child yelled at you.
Oh, they did because they were like, "Don't kill yourself."
Yeah.
In a
And
less
then
dark way.
you probably would
It
have
was probably very direct.
you probably could have overheard a conversation with Walter and Forgeborn of them like, "Oh, let's just get the fuck out of here, man."
Okay, then I would assume at this point, because before I was just trying to keep the mist from grabbing them, so I think at this point I would try to break free from the grapple.
Okay, let's see how long this takes. Make some strength checks.
Yeah.
Or saving throws would work.
Strength saving throw. That's fine. It's only -1.
It is better than it was.
14.
It's
14.
Still
Keep
Which-
going.
swollen.
Isn't bad. Oh, I can
So
go
I'm
again?
still concerned
Keep
about
going.
that, so we'll see.
We'll see how many rounds it
We'll see what
takes.
today does.
Oh, that's
if
a
we're
3.
going to the dog park.
How many times can I roll?
Just
That's
keep
14.
going until you break loose.
That's
I mean,
a 13.
It looks a lot better.
Yeah, it's
That's a natural 1, so that's a 0.
Okay.
Let's try this one. Nope, 5. Ooh, 17!
17. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, like half a minute goes by, and you guys are in this space, and Neff is not there. And over 30 seconds passes before you're finally able to break free. Which way are you going?
I know that Walter's abandoning it. I would go right, because I would go by the control panel where I know I could insert my core if anything goes wrong. So, right being like, I would go back this way.
You're going back towards Walter. Okay.
Yeah, instead of where they are. My right, sorry.
Okay. So you are able to feel.
not a one-hander.
Yeah, it's heavy.
Yeah, I just didn't want to break it.
You're able to feel around on this control panel, and Walter and Forgeborn are not here. You go the whole length of it, they're not here.
I'm gonna cuss and say, like, of course they would run away or something like that. But I mean, that's all I can really do on my turn. So I'll complain about it for sure, but I'll get, like, in position where I'll be close enough to the control panel in case I need to die, even though the child told me not to. Oh no.
You are feeling around at the control panel. Okay, everybody else.
But I can't fully see it, like...
You cannot see it.
Yeah,
It is covered in
guess.
mist.
I guess. Ooh. Is there a way for me to get rid of that? Can I breathe it in? Like smoking a cigarette? Yeah. Not that I've ever done that.
You try to flap it about, and the mist resettles in this space.
If only it had wings.
Not everybody could be.
Maybe if I didn't have the plague and I got your card.
Sucks to suck.
It does. I was the first choice too. There's really no excuse for me. I just got the plague.
So in the room we're at, we see the escape pods or not?
Yep, hold on, we're getting there.
Okay.
Okay. Sealed and locked. You guys broke the lock. Obviously, the klaxons are still blaring.
Oh no, the creativity involved in building this. But yes, that's a cool word. Sorry.
Okay, something happened here. Okay, you guys all enter into the pod room except for Neff, who's not there, and you hear over the loudspeakers, Gwen, the shield is almost all purple now. I don't know what it means. What has Egan done? Oh God, the mist is close. I can see the faces. Oh God, Gwen, hurry! And it cuts off there.
He needs to
That
calm
sound like
down.
a captain.
It did.
Betsy, come here, please. I need to know.
Do I know the voice?
Yep, that was definitely the captain's voice.
Okay.
Yep.
If I sit on the floor, will you love
Somebody
me?
slap that man. Get it together.
Same. You don't fall up.
Alright, so Walter and Forageborn have sealed themselves in Blue Shield's room.
I'll respect that. That's just
Okay.
I love her too much to be upset about that.
Okay,
She's
you guys
the right way.
get into the pod room, and the commander will say, we need to get up to the shield generator. Baker's done something to the engines. I don't know what we need to do here, though. And then, blah, blah, blah. You did the lock already. Blah, blah, blah. Hot air, whoosh pass.
Thank you for the kiss. Okay, go
Red
buy your
emergency lighting. Okay. The red emergency lighting illuminates a previously dark space, which you guys wouldn't know. You can see a massive central spire running the entire height of the room. That's that object in the middle there. over 50 feet tall. It's the entire front portion of the ship that extends vertically from the bottom of the ship all the way to the top of the ship. Overhead, what appears to be a hatch is still closed. A wood plank ramp, that's what you see there, wraps around this entire room. The massive central spire holds 8 pods delicately hanging from control arms with heavy tubes entering them.
So as we come in, can I see, like, looking back at our door that we came through?
Yep.
Can I look up and see doors for the other floors?
Yes.
Okay. And do they look open?
The door is much like this one, still sealed. You cannot tell from where you
Got
are
it.
if it's
Okay.
locked or unlocked.
Got it. And then from our position here, can I see in the pods?
Oh Jesus!
How did that happen? Not without these glasses.
Jumped right on my goddamn hands. Okay.
My next trick.
Why
Yep.
you upset Callie? Look, she's over here to investigate.
More to see. if there's food.
That's so valid.
So what you see? So looking briefly at the pods,
We lose.
all the pods look identical. They're made of a thin metal. They have
Who's going
Oh, they're going the opposite
Oh,
way
let's
this
go back to the
time.
hospital.
Yeah, I guess.
they
That was a
have
quick pickup. Holy
Which
shit.
is good. Good job. that
Get
you
in the
guys-
ambulance, get in the
Yeah.
I think they just made a wrong turn.
yeah.
Oh, you're
Oh no, he's back there.
Could be.
North 4th Street.
New bus driver. Who it is.
Yep.
Don't know my way around for.
Okay, all the pods look identical. They're made of thin metal that have mirrored windows so that you can't see inside the pod. All the pods have a green light flashing except for the lowest one that's closest to you. That has a I just lost my spot. It has a red light flashing, I believe it is. Except for the lowest one shows a red blinking light.
Okay.
It's blinking faster than the flashing.
I might have read that wrong. All of the pods have a green light lit, except for the lowest one shows a red blinking light.
Okay.
Interesting.
And I'll move up to the panel. Does it say anything about if there are people in the pods?
The control panel is powered and also shows a red light on the panel simply labeled Fill Error. There's mechanical dials on this panel.
Oh,
Like
okay, bye.
F-I-L-L.
F-I-L-L. Fill Error.
It'd be really cool if it was P-H-I-L.
There you go. Hang out by your dad.
So,
Is this not listen?
is this plank like the most obvious way to get
It
to the
circles
doors?
all the way around the room, all the way to the top.
Alright,
Yep.
I'm gonna scurry up here, and while I'm here, I'm gonna look and just see, like, do I see another way to look in and see what's in the pods?
Right. That's what I want to see. Is like I want to look
Yeah,
into.
so that is the one with the red blinking light. That's the Fill Error. The window is mirrored, so you cannot see into it.
I'm gonna use my artificer's tool and try to break the window.
I wouldn't. As you go to do that, I'm going to say I wouldn't do that. We might need it to escape.
There's 7 more of them.
How many
If they're
people
full of
can fit in
people,
one,
we
though?
can't get in them.
Oh.
How many people can fit in one though? Because I mean, there's like 8 of us maybe. Oh, sorry.
You can just speak. You want me to start the grill?
No, you
Are
should
we
know
having
that.
DEF CON 7 with the children?
Well, they stayed at
Yes,
the
that's
dog
a yes.
park, and then I think they
Ate a snack.
ate a pound of cherries.
Oh,
So
wow.
however long that lasts.
Sugar, not long. Start the grill.
In
You
a
have
in a
that
moment,
amount of
okay.
time.
In a moment, I will start the grill.
Okay.
I love
That's a
that.
less destructive way to this game. Can I just open the
Pound of
hatch?
cherry.
How about you make an investigation on the pod?
Do I get a +2 for my artificer tool?
That's
My
Sure, you can
investigation?
use your tool if
I
you'd
don't
like.
like cherries, but my grandparents have a cabin in Door County and they're all about
9.
cherries. So I
9.
remember going picking, like cherry picking, and filling like 2-gallon buckets of them. And I'm like, yeah, I hate
This pod looks to be sealed tight. There is a hatch. But even with a 9, you would see there's something wrong with the way the pipe attaches to this pod.
What does that
Kinda
even
Like
mean?
on this, like here.
What's sort of wrong way? Like,
Yeah.
what's that pipe do? I think.
You can make an insight check if you want.
This character is
19.
19. Yeah, so you've been around this type of stuff for a long time. You've worked on the train. You know generally how these things work. This looks to be some sort of pipe, not a conduit. So this is pumping something into these pods, and this pod looks like the pipe was not properly attached. So this pod did not get filled, or is not. This pod is different than the other ones.
So
shoddy
is that the only
workmanship.
pod that's blinking red?
Correct.
Oh.
And it's the one he's standing on.
Scurry on
Correct.
up here and investigate that one and see if everything looks like it's attached right.
Oh no!
Oh
Yep.
no! No, you fall, you're dead.
Yeah. Roll for that.
Yep. So now that you have another one to compare it to, the pod with the green light clearly has the coupling where the pipe connects to the pod is better essentially, and the bottom pod was not connected properly.
So
Can I open up the
essentially, we
hatch
have
on the green
7 escape pods that we can use.
Who greenlit this place?
So I'm gonna
Baker.
Egan.
as we move up,
Sucks.
because I think I want to get to that next floor
You want
door.
to start moving up,
Right, so I want to move up, and I'm going to move onto that pod, the one that's green, and I'm going to try to mind link out to anybody that is in it.
Ooh. Take more backpack
Interesting.
juice.
I think it's full of mercury.
Do you want some? Oh yeah,
No,
you can
let's
take
see.
some from him.
Because
You-
I, from the, what
But
I'm
you
trying to
said
do
hang
is
things on the
from
walls in
that,
the school. Pretty nice.
that memory
Yep.
that we had where the agent said, I need 8 full pods.
Yep.
I am inferring, knowing that the ship is empty of people, that he might have shuffled the people into these pods, and I think that's where they went. And that's
Okay.
what I'm trying to figure out.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
I just assumed they wouldn't be there.
While all this stuff is happening,
Yep.
can I go over here? Can we get any kind of determination of what's coming out of the pipe? Since it's not fully connected, what's it pumping?
Yep. 1 sec.
14.
14. You reach out to any consciousness in this pipe, and you are shunted back into your brain with that sense of ultimate despair, discouragement, and sadness.
The mist.
That-
Big case of sad, bro.
Ty, you're looking closely at this connection, and it is not seated properly on this pod. There is nothing pumping through it at the moment, but you can feel like a air coming through it.
Or just air?
Oh, poof.
Can I try to lockpick stealth sliding in my way into the pod?
Sure.
Which one? The one that's blinking green or the red
The
one?
red one.
Okay. I don't know if that matters. I'm just curious.
15.
15. This lock is more complicated than you would expect, and you are unable to get it with a 15. You all ascending that staircase would have seen that there's a oddly placed set of boxes underneath the steps, which you guys probably can't see from that side of the table.
Oh, but they are there. Okay.
Correct.
Can I go sleight of hand those bad boys open?
Are they in initiative order right now, or can they just do whatever?
No, I mean we can just do whatever, but
Oh, nice.
unless you
Yeah.
want to try and spend a few turns escaping again or deciding what you're going to do.
No, I think right now I'm pretty solid on this point. If they yelled in my direction, do you think I'd be able to hear them at this point or no?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, then we're good. Unless they say something like, "Help, I'm dying," I'll be fine.
Can the commander and I go up to see if we
Do you want me
can
to start the round?
try to
If you want to.
There's
There's some charcoal in the laundry room, and there's lighter fluid on top of the thing.
Yeah, do you use one of those?
I don't. I just hose it down with lighter fluid and start it. Both of them are in the laundry room on top of the shelf.
Can the commander and I try to go and try to connect the hose to see if we can get it to connect properly?
Are you sure you want
I like how
to
you're dragging the commander with
Yeah.
you. You'll hold their hands.
Yep.
This is how you do stuff on your turn. Sorry.
Exact sense of sorrow and dread. Maybe we don't want to feel.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Really?
Like, before we figure out what it is, especially because we all had that dream, the vision where the Boromir clan said all 8 of them needed to be filled. Remember? So, like, if it's the Boromir clan that's filling these things, maybe we want to make sure we know what they're being filled with before we actually fill it.
But does that one, like the 8th one, let's pretend the 8th one is the one that isn't working. Does that count as it's been filled or as it doesn't work? Because then we might have a pass if it's like it doesn't work. Or has it been?
How many people
We
can
don't
fit
really
in one
know.
of these escape pods?
Great question.
Make an insight check.
5. That's my gut
Like
feeling.
6.
That's a 9.
It's pretty big. I mean, somewhere between like 5 and 10.
How many people do we know for sure are still on the ship?
You guys,
Yeah, there's barely any.
the
Plus
captain,
Sally.
the pilot, Sally, Robert, Forgeborn, Walter, the commander. 6 others. Six,
So-
7 others.
So our
7
group
others,
and
yeah.
6 others?
7 others.
7.
7 others. Okay.
So that's basically, I mean,
15.
considering
Like 2 pods.
So we don't really need this pod.
Nah, fuck it.
Okay.
Unless the other people
Unless
appear.
there's only one that isn't full of bad black dread.
Well,
yeah,
since
that's
this
what
one
I'm
is
thinking. If he's, like,
so
piping
okay,
in
so
the-
that's what I'm thinking. Like,
That's
so
smart.
we'll know.
then that'll be the only.
So we know that
Right.
the rest of the other, because if there's 8 pods and this pod is red and the rest of them are green,
Correct.
we don't need this pod. Most likely.
Or maybe it's the only one we can use because the other one's all full of bad stuff. I think they're full of drugs and blowing my plan.
Yeah, like
So we think
So
so we think the
drugs
green ones are full of bad stuff, or we think the red one's full of bad
I
stuff.
think the green ones, because the green ones have the hose connected properly. The red one does not have the hose connected properly. And it says fill error, which leads me to believe like that one had a fill error because the hose wasn't connected properly. So it seems like all the ones that are green, at this point, without investigating more, my guess is that they're all filled with something from the Boromir clan to get delivered in court and made Zach all feel full of dread. So it's nothing good.
So the green ones made Zach feel full of dread.
Maybe.
That's
this
all
is
he's tested so far.
speculation.
Yep.
Allegedly.
How many do we think we can fit in the pods?
Somewhere between 5 and 10 with your roll.
That's
also
a
we
pretty
have 2
big
little
range.
guys.
Oh yeah,
So-
I'm
Two
small
little
too.
guys.
Put them on your
3 little
shoulders.
guys.
Yeah.
3 little guys.
And Walter only has 1 leg, so
Yeah.
So does he count as little? I mean, I guess.
Also-
I mean, he's already back.
We got 4 little guys.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's
It's
already.
like 3/4 size.
We can cut off more limbs if we.
So we don't want to
Make it
fix this
even.
one.
I wanna. I think
I
we
think we
should
just
open
need to figure
it.
out what's going on. I think we should open a red one and a green
Okay,
one.
so
yeah.
so I will.
Or
drag
should we
the-
just go up there and get the engines running?
Well,
I mean, that's a great
Let's
overall
split the
plan.
party.
All right.
I mean, we've already done it.
Rick.
Well,
They
I
got
said
it.
I
Hey,
tried
Rick,
Commander to try
Make
to
make an insight check while you're in this space.
Only Rick.
2.
Oh, never mind.
There's pipes and stuff.
All right.
course
So
I will
initially,
too.
I dragged the commander. We were going to try to fix the pipe. Do we think we want to do this? So after the insight check,
I think we
which
want
was
to.
kind of low, do we want to continue?
I think we should
You-
get the commander's insight.
Oh, that's a good
Commander roll an
idea.
insight?
Oh yeah, ask the commander. So what's going on here? What's with the fill error? What's with the red lights? What's with the green lights? What do you think, Commander?
How do you open these escape pods? Shouldn't it be easy?
Does she know nothing? I'm gonna be so angry. I'm not there.
She knows.
The commander is we're getting out of time here. I don't know a ton about the function of these, but there's pipes that run up this wall into the next room. I don't know what these pipes are. I don't know.
Let's go in the next room and see.
So I mean, to me, honestly, my personal opinion is the green means go,
Right.
but we saw dread. But they still feel like the pods are probably good to go and inject. The red feels like it's not great. Just
Why doesn't Tanith make an insight? Because he seems to be really pondering this.
Okay. Insight.
Also, I'm really irritated. We got on the ship and nobody knows how to use the escape pods. Like, what is... She's the commander.
They were dodging even answering
Sounds like a
questions about
class
escape
action
pods.
lawsuit.
Yes, once we make it out of here, let's sue.
Kenneth has an 8 on his inside.
Oh, no.
Boy, you guys are rolling for dog shit.
Oh, absolutely. These dice.
So
suck.
this
I
this
need-
is not your realm of expertise.
Yeah.
You don't really know much about this, but you can see that each pod clearly has a pipe going into it, and there's pipes coming out of the bottom and pipes going up the wall.
Nice.
Go follow these
Good
guys.
job,
Yeah,
Janet.
I can fly.
You
so
can.
I know, right?
All those pipes. All those pipes bird.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
want to just go up and see what I can see. I'll follow the pipes. I'll look at all of this as it goes all the
Okay.
way up.
All right.
Just see anything I can see.
You do a perception check because it's blinking red lights and loud blaring
do it.
klaxons.
You got
You
this.
can do it.
Come on.
Oh, 11. I think my perception is +5. I can see.
Oh,
Holy,
ooh,
are you
that's
kidding
good.
me? My highest is +4.
Oh.
What the heck?
So,
And it's on
yeah.
flippies.
16?
Not
Okay.
anything important.
I
So
got a +5 on flippies.
your almost entire team has been like staring at these pods and staring at these pipes. So you take the initiative and follow the pipes up the wall. They go up to the next level where there's another door, and these pipes go through the wall into that next room. Continuing up, there's an overhead door that's on like essentially the ceiling of this room, but it's high up. It's probably 60 feet up. You probably with that have assumed that this is where like the main area of the stage was on the main deck. So this you're in the bottom of that stage area. You're underneath the stage essentially.
Oh, I'll relay all that information because the stage. Remember, we wanted to. Oh, is that how the fucking pods get out? Wow.
From that guess, does it seem like this is going to be the last one to go to be released?
Would be the last one, yes. It would essentially spiral all the way up.
Did I miss a lot of time in here?
No, they kind of just
Actually,
found out
nothing
that the
much.
stage on deck is where like the pods would really.
That's what I figured.
Yeah. Is what being.
So in my
The debate is if the red light is good or bad.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to yell out to them that the pods are filled with mist. The only good one is the one on the bottom. We need to go up and we need to fix the ship.
Yeah, I think we should just ignore
Sorry.
the pods for now.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Scurry on up there.
And I'll say that I know that because I touched the mist with my mind, and there were no people in them, as far as I know.
Then if it really seats 5 to 10 people, put the commander in a mist pod.
I mean, may as well leave her for dead at that point.
You're so right. I'm so
I
sorry.
think it's gross from the board work plan. She'll have fun going out that way.
Yeah, thank you.
And I'll say I think our best bet is to get the power flowing to get the ship powered.
Okay.
That's my feeling.
Or
Do I have a sense of time? Like we know we have 10 minutes.
the pipe is disconnected, right? So we can just disconnect the other
I just don't know if that's important right now.
This is
It
gonna
might be if we need more room.
Well, sure, but we want to get the ship powered first.
We don't want the pods. We want to use the ship. So let's get up here and go.
Oh,
Yeah.
Go through into the
Do you think we'll be
secret
successful
room.
now?
See.
Knowing us?
Not the way
So
we're
what do we?
Yes.
What's the feeling?
If we use a pod,
Well,
we don't know if we can get out of this. We might just go.
Tell
like,
tell Chris what you
down to
think.
the ground and wait, we're in the
So,
middle of this.
Tanner.
Wonderland.
True.
My feeling here is that the 7 pods that are lit are full of mist, and the 8th pod is the only one that is not.
Yeah.
That's my feeling. I touched the mist with my mind as I was trying to peer in looking for people.
I
We
kinda
still don't know
sorta-
where the people are.
Yeah.
So right now, I think our best bet is to get the ship going, and then worst case, we hop in the last pod and
Get everybody,
Deal with
as
them more
many
land.
people in the blast.
I concur.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Let's
Great.
let's start this bitch.
You were looking through the boxes.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. It's not boxes. Some more nets.
That's a sleight of hand
Sure.
with my objects.
Sure.
Nice. That's an 18.
18.
Nice.
Okay. You're able to find a stack of papers, and everybody will get something in their inventory because Calvin is amazing at stealing things.
Yay, Calvin!
Even me or just those guys?
Even you.
Oh, okay. you.
Best rogue ever.
Yeah.
Best rogue ever. I will
I'll
do
feel
that.
less mad about her stabbing me.
And
You
Fair.
shouldn't
then-
be mad at all. She's a child. Get over it.
She stabbed me.
Be built better.
Well, I don't know.
If a child can stab you, it's your
I
fault.
I think I would be more mad about getting stabbed by a child than I would be by an adult. I don't know. That's tough.
I think
Yeah.
instead of anger, it should be like disappointment in yourself because that's on you for getting stabbed by a child.
I'm really disappointed I chose to stand next to this box.
Well, there's that too.
Listen,
Oh,
the child is
uh-oh.
never at fault, and I'm gonna die on
There
that
it is.
hill. So
Okay.
Also, I'm not gonna go up with them. I'm going to continue trying to break into the pods just to see like what's going on there. Cause like I'm pretty sure there's, unless they need lockpicks, I'm pretty sure I got nothing going on up there.
do you have
Okay.
multiple
Just a minute.
lockpicks, or is it just like your kid?
I just got a lot of lockpicks. Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
I do not have thieves' tools. I'm proficient at thieves' tools, but I do not have any.
And that's my question. If you get thieves' tools, do you get just like a lot of lockpicks, or is it just like a set of tools?
I guess that's really up to the DM.
Okay,
When we
Callan.
do go shopping episode, I need thieves' tools.
Callan, when you go to touch those boxes, everybody gets a vision of these like ship dock workers, you know, in uniform, kind of carrying boxes and etc. And one of them says, "Hey, dummy, aft hold, not fore hold. Get back here. Everything goes in the back." And that's all you see. Somebody clearly put the box in the wrong spot.
So there's a box
Into
in
the
wrong
aft
spot.
hold,
Into
or
the
it was
aft hold.
supposed to go into the
It
aft
was
hold.
supposed to go into the aft hold.
Okay.
Is there, can I look at the guy who put the boxes in the wrong spot? Is he, can I don't know, maybe just do an insight? Did he do it on purpose?
Sure.
I mean, this is the aft hold, right? So we
No,
got.
this is the
We're in the
fore
fore
hold.
This is the
Oh, just kidding. Sorry.
After is where
Thank you.
Walter is. Blue shield and forge one.
Alright, that's a 9.
And me.
9.
Kind of.
Oh, that's right.
This person just looks like young and inexperienced and just didn't know where to put the box, so they put it in the first spot they could find.
An idiot.
Even with a 9, you would know that.
Lazy. He just wanted to get out. He was like that.
Same though. I mean, it's
So
on
I
the
will-
ship. Close enough.
They will put stuff in people's inventories. We should probably stop here. I think.
Okay. Yeah, we ran over.
So, back to my question on
Yes.
just for
We'll
us
wrap up.
important.
Wrap up
We
questions.
What
ran 3
time,
hours.
like how
We're
long
supposed
do we
to,
feel has
but-
passed?
Yeah, if we can. stay
You
on
feel
the
between the poking around and looking, maybe a couple minutes at most has passed.
So we're between 9 and 10 minutes left.
Yes.
Okay.
I would say 8 and 9 minutes.
8, 9 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yes, between there's 8 and 9 minutes left.
We knew what you
Yeah.
I knew
20 to
it.
30 minutes. No problem.
Like that one.
That's a good thing to
Before
write before
they
I end.
begin ejecting. And your friend Neff is still in the engine room.
I can run fast. And I mean that in like a solid, like an actual way too. I have, you guys wouldn't know, I guess. You would though, from our fight. You would know that I have some sort of ability that will make me go zoom zoom.
You are free from the mist.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Isn't that from your core though?
It is. So unless I choose to implant my core into this machine, I do have a movement that makes me
But
go
also,
zoom
if
zoom.
you choose to play your core, then aren't you like?
Yeah, then I'm
fully
gone.
down?
Which is fine.
So then you have 0 move speed.
And then wrap up question as we're going up to their point. Does it seem like we could pull the hoses off of the other?
Yes.
That also is something that I thought of too.
What are the controls that make these escape pods escape?
There's little controls right here.
Oh, just down
Go
there.
press buttons, Willis.
I
That'll probably be fine.
No, is that a good question?
Push all the buttons.
It's real heavy.
Yeah.
The middle isn't very dense. Any other wrap up questions you guys want? Or we'll save it for next time.
Kind of looking by here.
No. You'll tear it right apart.
I think we're probably good.
Last one.
Eager to see
Oh, just kidding.
Does it? So this is a new area. does it seem like there are footprints or people would have been through here? Like, does this seem like where all of the other passengers would have gone? Would I see anything that would give me any feeling that this is where they are?
You could do survival or insight.
That's actually a good question. I'm just assuming they're gone at this
I'm
point.
going.
same.
I'm going
Yeah, they're all
insight.
there.
Yes, I am going insight.
Okay.
Insight.
Sorry, Rowan. Good thing we weren't too attached. Just kidding. You might have insight.
I was,
Rip.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was also thinking about that.
12.
12. Insight?
Insight.
You do not see anything in this space that would indicate anyone's, especially not a high amount of traffic, has been through here. And then the other concerning thing was when you opened the door, it was clearly like a whoosh of air came out, like this room was still sealed tight.
Oh. Smart.
Hey, Betsy.
Oh,
She's so
Betsy, she would
naughty.
never do anything bad.
So naughty.
She was just sniffing.
Yeah. At my dogs, I understand, but if it's Betsy, she can do no wrong. My dogs,
Is that how that works?
absolutely little. Yeah. My dogs are always trying to kill themselves. They're like, what can I eat today that will end me? And it's the word.
You have
Chocolate?
boxers.
Yeah,
Chocolate?
exactly.
I love chocolate.
German Shepherd.
Boxer and German Shepherd.
And we took them for a walk, right? And the boxer, like after a while, she hits her limit because small snout or whatever. But she's like, I
I think
need to
that's
take
all
a
I have.
break in every patch of shade there is. And then we get home, and I'm like, actually,